Good evening, boys. Good evening, lads. And welcome to an extremely Christmassy edition. You know what? I actually forgot I could have put some, like, Christmas picture-y shit in around this thing, but I didn't, so... Never mind. But still, in our hearts, it is the time for giving and receiving. Money to fill. Obviously. But before we get to give and fill all of our Christmas monies, let's play some shit magic the puberty. Shall we, boys? I think it is the only thing that we can logically do. So, Phoenix was balls, principally because Phoenix itself is balls. In the decks that I play anyway. So I thought, if I don't use Phoenix and I mill a man a lot, what can I actually use that is somewhat magic the bollocking? And I thought about this guy. Maybe we'll have so much excess mana that we can mill a man's like half of his deck and then steal his best land. That's the plan anyway. The problem is the problem that persists with all decks that are beyond just play really good shit. Which is you spend so much time trying to set up all of your ducks and some other virgin is just spamming, everyone has haste and I attack every turn. You know? So we'll see. We'll see how it is. Refill of funk, what's happening, son? So can I block a suspected creature? I don't know. Obviously I want to block for a free land. Ambergris, the name of whale vomit. Is that not what that is? Alright, well, oh, I put a stop on the wrong place. That's my fault then. That was my fault, boys. I tried to stop on my dad's ass, but I died of AIDS. Yeah, put a stop there for no reason. Busy day tomorrow, I imagine, for you, Reefs. You're doing the post-Christmas turkey jams for the fams. Post-Christmas jams for the fams, as they say on the tubes. So we got Vraska's Contempt, but I don't have 2 black. I think I'm going to kill one of these things anyway. This is a suspect. It has menace and can't block. What else? When this creature, the suspect, whenever one or more creatures you control enter, if it is suspected, I don't know, I'm just going to fucking kill it. Okay, classic magics. I mean, Mystical Tutor is not bad. They're both good. But I need lands. Surely that's what I need. Well, I guess just carry on holding your balls for now. But you see what I mean when I say there's something about the Tezzeret deck. This is basically the same land to 2 mana artifact ratio. And still, you just get problems that never happen with the Tesbo deck. That's like 5 missed lands. Inexplicable horseshit. Inexplicably bullshit. I've had 4 scries. I've got scries over here. Not again, missing lands. Beautiful fucking 8s. I don't really want to tap land, but especially another one that doesn't make black mana. I should have... that's just clumsy of me, I think. Whatever, I guess we'll take it. They gave that a stone cold smash, I hadn't noticed that. It's not very loud. They should have bumped it up a little bit. So I can counter anything. Alright, I can also counter that. So hopefully we find some lands or something else. Scarab God. It technically is new. It's a very similar deck to the Phoenix deck yesterday. I just got the horn in the morning. This is impossible. That's 99 missed lands now. And these are all so good. These are all such good cards. But with I just need lands. Thanks, Dad. All right. 42 to go. But we just don't have that much land. Look at this, 8s. You see? You miss 65 fucking shit and the man just spams dog shit. That's why this game is the best. Just spam 8. More missed lands. I mean, that actually might be useful. We up to 7? No, almost. So anything he casts, we have to counter. Unless it's this and he does nothing. Fucking hell. Oh, my lord. I also haven't got black, because the way that it's tapped. Beautiful scenes. Alright, Jace is great for the mills. Alright, we'll do it this way. But that means this isn't going to flip, I suppose. Maybe that's a mistake. I don't know. All I know is, I fucking love my Jinx. I love how fake it is. And I especially love that your mom is a fat slag. That's the best part of Christmas. So this is the Tezzeret build, pretty much. There are no artifacts removed now. Think of when I play Tezzeret, how many 2 and 3 mana artifacts are just lined across the ship. This is the same. This is the same deck, and yet, fucking nothing. Boys, I don't know about anybody but Jesus, but this game is as fake as your mum's babes. I guess the plan is still to keep it.
Are they your memories or mine?
I quite like that his voice dialogue does genuinely seem like Cloud Strife. Willy Bang Goblin. Alright, we might have outwanked the man. I think we'll keep this. We might have outwanked the man, boys.
I think I know what to do.
Boys, the man might have been outwanked. 18 to go. You see, this is why the Scarab God is better than Phoenix. Because Phoenix would literally not affect this board in the slightest. Oh, that's pretty good, but it's a bit late. It might actually win. It might actually win. So, mill half is 7. Yeah, I think we did it. I think we did it, boys. Incredible. Incredible. Boys, I was the best in the world at Magicks. You saw it happen live.
I don't remember much before this.
Absolutely incredible scenes. You saw it happen live. No legs VD gibberish here. Proof that my perfectly built mill deck is 100 hand O on the eve of the birth of Christ. Proof I am Jesus himself. Indisputable. Indisputable Corey McGrath bollocks. Refill of Funk says, my girlfriend got me a Game Lab Retro console. 15,000 games. What are you doing with it now? Oh, I guess it is Christmas Day now. You're supposed to open presents in the morning under the tree. And I know that everybody might be with their, direct families. But you gotta crash that shit. Gotta crash that shit, boys. Otherwise, were you ever even doing magics? Yeah, it's Mill. Mill is pretty drab, but, we gotta try other things sometimes. You gotta allow your girlfriend's indulgence to just strap one on. Sometimes. If you've never tried it, boys, are you even living? Probably is the answer. Probably have far less mashed up anus holes. Hey, boys, how about some mono red dog shit? Now, how about some mono red dog swank? Whenever a player attacks, add 6 until end of combat. Where that says whenever a player attacks. How does a player attack? Or does that just mean okay, I think I understand. No, I still don't understand, because why doesn't it say creature? I don't know. I'm sure I'll figure it out. And if I can't figure it out, we'll have a wonderful time playing mono fucking dog shit again. Our favorite. But on the plus side, boys, I booted up Apex before I started this, and it worked again. So fingers crossed we have solved the problem of whatever was assailing us in regards to the plopes. Which might be bad news for you if you don't care. No, I understand that it's either any player, in fact, but it still should say creature, because the player is you, and you are not physically attacking a man as much as I wish I could. So it should say creature, surely. But I guess it's my jinx. I guess it was my jinx the whole time, boys. I mean, this will teach me if I should waste my time playing mono red anymore, because, I fucking hate it. But I thought we had a pretty decent hand. He's got a lot of ramp for someone who's a virgin. Oh, he must just be trying to spam this. Alright, we'll give him a chance. We'll give him a chance for the usual, I get a million free spells. We'll give him a chance, boys, but only once. Refill of Funk says you're probably right. Whenever a creature attacks, but wouldn't that trigger for each... No, I mean, it could... Alright, whenever you attack, then. But then I guess that means player as well. I've just never seen it written this way. I have just never seen it written in that way. Alright, what are we doing? Play Realm Breaker, hold Infernal Grasp for this. I think that's right. Didn't even get to use the Scarab God at all in the last game. See, this is what I'm supposed to be drawing. There are quite a few of these, but because this game is Magic the Gathering, you just never draw the cards you expect to see, because it's full of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, so... I think it's Arsebreaker. I don't think it is. I think it's probably this. And we'll hold Infernal Grasp for this. It might be too late, though. Because the amount of ramp he's done has been a lot. So it might be too late. Add 1 mana of any colour. Have a sex with your dad. Okay. So, I mean, I play Upheaval and all that shit. So, that'd be good. That would be good. May the taxes never reach me, says Tiago. Oh, man. Imagine. Imagine pulling a Filbo and stealing $500,000 from your country's national banking system. And then doing exactly the same job and gloating about how successful you are. Imagine being that much of a mastermind. Incredible. Incredible that that scam came completely in the open by a fat retard. And none of us even understood what was going on except Jesus. So I do need an upheaval, I think. Let's see if we got one. I mean, I've been completely out mana wanked. So this is... I'll explain the deck if anyone cares in a minute. I don't want to waste the whole game. I don't think we want that. I could play this. I could just hardcast this and see if we get lucky. I think I might, you know. He's running low. He's running low on the memes. Midnight Knob is okay. I think I'm playing this. Fuck it. A free creature every turn has got to be good. Right, boys? I mean, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. Yeah, now you mentioned about the taxes. Oh, remind me, maybe. I mean, Filmo might not be your thing. But he actually played Call of Duty today. And if he plays Call of Duty, you know that means just Christmas Crybaby 8. He's a different man since Asmongold blessed him with one extra whale. And he's just not gonna be a pathetic piece of shit like he always is. Alright, that's a good play for us. Extremely good, actually. Oh, I got confused. Again, I thought it was when this attacks. We just read that 65 times. And I still messed it up. We just read it. We just read the fucking thing. And I just walked straight into it. I am very good at my jigs. If I got away with it, though. That's the only creature in the whole deck. Excellent. Excellent stuff, boys. I should have played that first, but I made a mistake. Yeah. Should have played that first. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mistake. That was a mistake. But please, don't tell anyone or I'll cry. So he hasn't hovered over this. This is a huge problem. What does this do? Overload of the boiler bags. I mean, he'll probably have to do that, otherwise I'll just steal it. So I need 9 mana to use this the turn it comes into play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 1 more. So it would have been fine if I had played this last turn. But unfortunately, boys, I am filled with Christmas ham and 8s and whiz. That's a lie, not whiz this time, because, you know, it's Christmas. I don't want to get whizzed out. Okay, who has he got in the grave that I can steal? Captain Dildos. I can't even reanimate anyone. Alright, Golden Guardian. Return it to the battlefield transformed under your control. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I think I'm very likely to die, though. Because I have to kill this, otherwise he gets another 6 mana. And I don't have any way of doing that. Anything fly? No. Okay. I guess we just have to hold our dicks then. Embercleave would have been next. I would have died. I still think I would probably die. Like, how am I stabilizing this, really? But it's worked fairly well. It's worked fairly well for a deck with cards like this in it. When, as I say, this man is just spamming his ass off. Whereas we are cultured boys with massive dicks. And that's what Magic's all about. I mean, if that's all he's got, that's not the end of the world. But I obviously have to draw something. Alright, that's draw quite a lot of things, isn't it, boy? Hey! Gearbanger. He won't die to a Gearbanger, so it's not ideal. Okay, now we are egg and beans in it. Now we are egg and beansing the shit out of all our eggs and beans. I think we've got away with it, you know. I think there's a chance we might get away with it, Dad. Dad! I think there's a chance we're gonna get away with it. Dad! I think we might get away with it. Dad. I think we try really hard, or we might get away with it. Dad. I think we might get away with it. Dad. Oh, both players get 6. Both players get 6 at the same time. Okay. I see. I don't know if that's actually what I want. Either way. Let's get rid of all that shit. Alright, I take 2 then, I guess. Alright, 4 mana and a land. Okay. Alright, I don't know if I discarded too many lands. That should be alright. Alright, I'm on 4 against mono reds. That's not the greatest, but you never know, boys. You never know. If we squeeze our penis, so which order? Whenever you cast a blue spell, whenever you draw a card. So this first, and then this. Right, he's unlikely to have a 2 mana with haste. Yeah, we should be alright. We might be alright. Oh, don't tell me he's thrown a mono red wobbler. Don't tell me he's thrown a mono red wobbler, boys. That would be perfect. But I guess we'll see. It's Christmas. I gave him the gift of playing against a mono red bitch, and this is my reward. This is what I get for playing mono red. Oh, he's alive again. I take it back. I take it back, boys. He was just being a memer. He was just being a memer the whole time. So, I might actually just play the Scarab God. You know, we got enough. I think that is the plan. I think we're playing the Scarab God, and we're going to try and just smash his ass off. This guy, yeah, alright, we're playing... Alright, never mind. That was great. But I take it back, calling this guy a wank. He might have just been running the number doodles and knew that he was dead. So I will cast this on this upcoming turn. Bang. Pass the turn. He would play this, probably. Pass the turn. I would animate... oh, Twin Flame is not bad either. I would animate... Combat Celebrant. If this creature hasn't exerted this turn, you may exert it as it attacks. So I would have done that. So that would be what? Like something like 14? I mean, it wouldn't be dead. I don't know. Who knows? All I know is I'm the fucking best. Everybody can shit on my tits. Beautiful stuff. Beezy says, I just had someone stall me out. What a twat. How's the mill going? We are currently 100% win rate. And by the legs VD mathematical equation, that means we are 60 hand O on the day. 60 hand O. Could you even imagine? Could you even begin to imagine the blessings of Jesus upon thy balls? To win 60 straight meaningless games of shit and still be shit. Incredible. Incredible. So I don't think you can beat Quack Faden with the amount of artifacts I play, especially with the lands. I'm going to play once, just because I never play. And this is going to be a one and done example of the reason why. Okay, boyish. Okay, sweet. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, that might be the only way past a Quack Faden boy. I do think it's mildly funny that... Well, I mean, we don't play against this very often. Alright, what do we want? Wash away? I mean, if it's just a full hand of counterspells, then I'm not really that bothered about playing. Whatever. I guess we'll see. Won't we, boys? It's one of those days I wish I had a Thoughtseize in the deck, but I haven't got one. Play black market, having it be countered? I think so. I mean, at least we get to sort of keep it. Nice wobbly 8s. That's what we like. Alright, this is just going to be boring. I'll just say that I lost to 65 counterspells. It was really fun. It's the kind of game that I want to be playing on Christmas Eve. I lost fair and square, whatever else you want to say. It was great. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Scarab God is a good call. I was thinking that without the creatures, Phoenix probably wasn't worth it. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. You're always allowed to give magic advice. I don't get upset. I'm not Legs VD, who'll delete messages when Tiago tells him he doesn't understand why he says a deck's not competitive, but he wins 100% of the games. No way, boys. Consuming Aberration might be good. I'll have a read at what that does. Alright, Toxic Deluge, but no black. I mean, you might catch AIDS. But again, you see... How many 2-mana fucking... Yeah, have Jace both times. That's realistic. Have Jace both times for realism. But no 2-mana artifact. When I play the same fucking numbers with Tezzeret, that never happens. This game, boys, I swear, it's getting exposed. It's getting exposed as being a fake load of willy dog shit wank bollocks. Based on, like... a sample size of 0.00%. But you can trust me, because I said so, right?
I'm just being honest. If I say I'm just being honest, it means I can lie. Okay? You fucking gay assholes.
So what does Consuming Aberration do? It comes into play, put a card back in their hand, they discard a card, something like that. Some shit like that. Boish. Alright, we missed 4 lands already. That's good. That's how we like it. I only kept this hand because of this, obviously. Five lands, nice. 6 lands, excellent scenes. Definitely not fake tits bollocks shit here. Definitely not fake tits bollocks dog shit here, like it always is. I love Majik, and Majik loves me. Just fucking fake horse aids. I also don't think it's any surprise we have upheaval when you get completely mana wanked. It's just a very realistic game. Alright, we did it. Can't actually cast anything, but that's Majik's. That's Majik's, boys. Casting things is for gays. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows you aren't gay if you have any friends or go outside. And if you cannot trust a man who says that, then I just don't even know what to suggest to you. This should probably come out. As good as it seems, like, now I'm just super dead. This guy was crazy good at this game. Crazy good. This game is not fake dog shit at all. I think I probably can get rid of this. Like I said, in theory, you're supposed to be milling a lot. In reality, this is the second or third game where it hasn't done anything. Okay, just about hit some lands. So that could go on top, and so can this, I suppose. So this come into play tapped, but target opponent mills half their library is why this isn't. It's not really a land. Also, this as well. This isn't supposed to be played without being kicked. Okay, just so everybody knows what's going on, you fucking slags. So my boy Jace is already dead. Nice.
I hope you're ready to lose.
So we're playing another game of upheaval or bust. This game is fucking hell. You know what? I might actually. You know what? Fuck it. We're playing this because it's gonna get upheavaled back to me, and that's why. I gotta get rid of that card. I don't understand how it's always... It's just a fucking load of fake shit. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Whenever we play this game, it doesn't matter. I miss 7 lands. 50% of this deck is... okay, 50 is too high. 20% is 2 mana artifacts. I've mulliganed twice in the first game and here. Neither had any. Ezeret, though, never happens that way. Never. And that, my friends, is because this game is super duper realisms. Super, like, look how much of a battering I'm gonna take if it's not for upheaval here. Just pure, undiluted lesbianism. But that is why we like the Majik. That is why Majik has always been our favorite. So, 5... Yeah, it's just, I mean, I'm almost dead otherwise. I think we're just going to do this. Try and find one more land at some stage. Oh, it's indestructible until the end of the next turn. Okay, boys. That actually works out quite well, because we'll get a creature off this upheaval. As long as he doesn't have a counterspell, because everybody knows Mono White was in desperate need of a counterspell. Everybody knows that. If you're playing Mono White, your biggest fear is being wanked. So, because of Lua Spunk Bucket, counterspells had to be added. Everybody knows that. I might play that instead. I think I am going to try. Mm-hmm. Hey, he had a counterspell. What a shock, eh? Almost like this game is prime fillet retard fake 8s. What did I say? It's so scripted shit. Everybody knows Lua Spunkbucket wouldn't have got her tits out if you didn't start making mono white counterspells. That's what the game is for. You want to be able to do everything with mono white angel lifelink weenie dog shit. If it wasn't that, why would she even have her tits in the sky? Nobody knows. Still, we might get away with it. We might get away with it. Take 7. Oh, well, I'll take one more. So if he puts one counter on this, it's all over. But upheaval, obviously, will get rid of... Oh, no, I take one off this on the upkeep. Never mind. That was precisely why this game is the best. Never mind. Look at the fucking difference. I love this game. It's so good. It's so good. It's so scripted. It's so fucking full of virgin pussies that I never want to play anything else. Let's just double check. Let's double check, boys, that we do have a million 2-mana artifact wanks that I don't find. Signet, Talisman, that's all the ones that Thingy Bob has. That's all the ones Tesbo has. And that never happens. That never happens. But on the plus side, it's just great to know you're playing against mono white and they're definitely going to have a counterspell. Because how could they not? And then the very next turn, add 1 to just kill me exactly. Just, boys, the game's amazing. Never ever don't play mono wobbly virgin shit, and we'll all get along totally fine. So 2 or 3, I guess Guardian Idol. I mean, Guardian Idol's not in the Tezzeret deck. Guardian Idol isn't it because it's so shit. But am I going to have to play it anyway? Just so I can hit my number wanks. Alright, let's try. It's definitely better than Drown in the Lock, based on when I always draw it. Fucking fake load of old dog shit wank. But, like I say, that's what makes this game so good. Alright, let's try some Conquaxtos. We've been smashing Conquaxtos, but mainly because we've got so many cheaters in chat. But that's what we like, isn't it, boys? Okay, man wins again. Oh my days, boys! Literally, Jesus Christ. Literally dead. I am Jesus McBollocks.
You guys saw that, right? You saw that, right?
Boys, that will never be beaten. That will never be beaten by anyone ever during the history of everyone all the time. Absolute incredible scenes. Absolutely but literal Jesus. Literal Jesus. And we even have a 2-mana artifact after doing that. Literally Jesus did. No way, did. Not like this. Did no way. Was I actually Jesus the whole time, did? No, did. Dude. I was the baby Jesus. The whole time. You Max. Valar, this is Brawl. Historic Brawl. Basically, the only thing you can even get close to playing that doesn't give you 8s. But it also gives you 8s. So, this guy's going to cast his commander. He's going to try and get 50 free spells, because that's how magic is these days. I wouldn't normally play Garuda, but like I say, it's Christmas. I'm giving everyone a chance to impress me with their 8s. I do like being exposed to Magic the Gathering Virgins. That is Magic the Bollocking. I mean, the fakeness of this game, it just goes beyond anything I've ever seen. But that's what we like. What you got? What's he got? Destroy all of my stuff, probably? Okay, that's fine. That's why we play this game. That's why we play this game, boys. It's so fucking fun. And realistic, of course. Imagine not playing Sculpting Steel. You know what? I mean, I don't even know what the point of moaning is about. What's the point? You just saw me literally shatter Jesus's balls. I can't even scroll down because there were so few guesses. Absolutely incredible scenes. Tiago lives in Brazil. Alright, we don't play... Alright, I've changed my mind. I'm not playing any more auto-play retard decks. We've had 3 already, and that's just enough for Christmas. That's enough for Christmas, boys. That last one, I mean, he didn't actually auto-play me. But how would I come back from auto-play mode from then, is what I mean. But I'm not playing that retarded shit. I'm not playing any Earthbang, I'm not playing Kefka, not playing Atali or the Dragon Atali, not playing this fucking Horse Aids, I'm not playing the bear version of this fucking Auto Aids. But on the plus side, that leaves 3,000 options. 3,000 options, boys. But I'm sure the game will still be narrowed down to those 5 decks. Incredible. Incredible! Look at that. You will never see a man have 4 swings and then shatter the matter. On Christmas Day. On Christmas Day, boys. Alright, let's see what else might be close. That one's not very good. What else is in water or a pool? Float. What are those things you put on your arms? Armbands. Well, that's 2 words. Alright, I guess that's okay. This looks more like the... This looks much more like the Tesbo hands. I'll keep it. I do genuinely... I mean, you know I like to say a lot of shit. Most of it's... is genuine belief. But I like to stretch my balls a little bit when it comes to Magic, obviously. Nothing else. But I do think, for sure, the way that your deck is built, just solely based on the numbers, affects the hand, like, beyond anything that should be allowed. The amount of times I just draw everything I need with Tesboids is insane. The amount of times I get 8s from playing anything else is also 8s. But here we are, boys. This is a hand that looks very good against this. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. So he'll probably want to play this to put a counter on that, because then he gets 3 extra mana. It's arguable I should have just left that. But I haven't reached this yet. So, hold our dick and balls. Not having a black might be something, but whatever. I'm sure everything's going to be fine. Chlorine, piss. Oh, I don't think it'll let us have piss. But chlorine is a good shout. Chlorine is a good shout. I think taking him off 3 mana has got to be right. And then we could play Princess Bullshit. Shadow Spear. It still confuses me why I see this so often. I think it's so rubbish. Okay, everything is pretty nice. So the purpose of this thing is just to die, because you get a free land, which has been incredibly good memes. I needed it to die. Well, alright. I'll block and then counter, and we'll be fine, maybe. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Mm-hmm. We're running the big wangadums. We're running the huge wangadums. I mean, the plan was to die anyway, so maybe I should have just left it. Yeah, maybe that's true. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like lands are what I want, but black market is not bad. So we'll wrap them. I shouldn't have put that on top. I think that was a mistake. I forgot totally about this dude. I'm fucking thinking too much about magic. I was just really good. I forgot about this big land.
Mine is the power of eons. Equilibrium must be restored.
Alright, don't die this turn. Also, hopefully Ugin doesn't die, and we'll probably win. But we'll certainly have a wonderful time. Easy wings.
Did the marathon save the business?
Did DSP's marathon shave the business? I think it probably did, right? He was complaining that nobody was giving him any money, and then everyone gave him some money. Incredible! Incredible! That's what I should need to do more often. But I think that you stupid idiots just don't get the memos, as they say. At the beginning, diddly-dee. Oh, I didn't realize that it's this creature as well. I thought it was only another creature. Alright, am I dead? Has that got haste? No, that's lucky. I thought I was dead. Alright, both of these are good for what we're doing.
Did the marathon save the business?
There's thanks for 2 beautiful British beans, by the way. We gotta keep the momentum going, though. I need 6 trillion beans by the end of business. Otherwise, were we ever even doing business? I mean, that's gonna be tapped by what I see. Were we ever even doing business? Yeah, it was the shittest marathon in terms of quality. And then it was just shit following on from that. So I think we play Inventor's Fair and Princess Pubes. Okay. And then we can start black marketing, coming back, ducking and diving, being some Guy Ritchie classic slash. And steal this game like a heist movie if it was written by somebody with it. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. He's on 40. That's quite a lot. Okay. I do like both of these. I'll take them both. That's the only time we're playing the full house. I'm going to be more cautious than I normally would. I'm going to wait until I have go for the balls. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. He had guests. He did have guests. Sex offender, Ethan Ralph, child, sex, catastrophe, the other one. Gayhole. Everybody was shocked and appalled that Phil would stoop so low as to show he has AIDS. So one other thing I want in this deck, for sure, is some way of shuffling my balls.
We can figure a way out of this.
I want a way of shuffling my penis and balls back into the deck, or put one of these on top, something like that. There must be a blue-black spell that does that. Regrowth is green, which is, you know, probably not a surprise to anybody. So I want a regrowth that's black, or I don't think we want either of those. I want a regrowth that's black, or the other color, blue, or black and blue. That would be fine too. All right, let's steal a man. Start smashing some balls.
Think back.
Okay, so it's not sorcery speed, so I can bust out a man whenever. Okay. Okay. Who we stealing? Who we stealing, Lance? Dee 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 dee. They're not very good. How come I'm the only man to steal the shittest load of shit? Alright, now we're talking AIDS. Now we're talking eggs and beans and AIDS. Just don't die randomly and we'll be fine, as is true of every game in the world.
I'm here on Captain's order.
Okay. Better take that quilled thing. Oh, Vorinclex though. Alright, we'll take Vorinclex, we'll try and smash his ass. Unbelievable scenes! I love Majinx. Majinx loves me. What a load of old bollocks. But, you see, that certainly is a lot better than Phoenix, which would have done precisely nothing. That is how good I am at Magic the Gathering. But I might be even better at Conquexto. 4 guesses and a shatter. Incredible. So I think Chlorine is a good shout. $8.50? Damn. Who's fucking swimming around in their own shit? So, mana pool? No. What else is a pool? Like a group? No. Olympics, maybe? No. Party? Oh, jacuzzi, perhaps. Yeah, buddy, boys. Bath and a hot tub. I thought that was 5. It's 55. How is Bath 55 and Tub 4? They're the literal same thing. This game is a scam. This game is a scam. 69. Aidsonians rubbing a hairy minge. What else? How about a toilet? Because that's where most of you go, because you're filthy slags. 188. Unbelievable. Unbelievable doing a whiz in a swimming pool. Disgrace. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just missing 5. Who can round out the top 5? Toilet, pool, swim, jacuzzi, tub, tap, sink, steam. What are those things in Japan called? The hot springs. Nobody want to guess? Beach? I mean, you don't really have a pool on the beach. I mean, we got the sea, but whatever. Whatever. Ship, ocean, then sea. I think ocean at 35 is a bit odd. Float. I said float already. I can't believe chlorine is so far away. Alright. I mean, that's... We'll give up in a minute. Maybe we'll play another one. We'll start on connections. It's not Christmas. Oh, it is Christmas. But still, I gave you your Christmas virgin version of being able to play yesterday. And you failed, I think? I can't remember. Makeup? No. Retire? No. Salty? Don't know what that means. It might sound like salty. Cherry, purple. Cherry pick. Flower pick. Coin pick? I don't think so. This one's hard. This one's hard, boys. I thought we would get a Christmas one for sure. How did Phil do? Money doesn't matter anymore. His life is perfect. Yesterday on his marathon, he was at 400 with an hour to go. But then one of these new Asman retards gave him another 400. So he ended on 8, which is obviously good. He was playing Call of Duty today. And I literally watched 2 minutes, and it was exactly what we all dreamed of. Rage quitting, invisible enemies, the game is dog shit. He killed everyone, and everyone killed him. He's never going to change. He's a fucking narcissistic cunt. But he was only on 100 beans. And if ever there was a game I need him to have 600 beans, it's this. Because I want him to actually play this. I don't want to watch... Well, I don't have to, you know. It's not my job. I only watch what I think is amusing. And this is amusing. I don't ever need to watch fucking Car Wash Simulator. I don't need to watch Drive Around the Block Simulator. I don't need to watch Pokemon fucking Dogs Aids. I don't need to watch Disney Farm. I'm played by a 45-year-old man for 45-year-old racist, weird, black pill sex fests. Sex fests? I was going to say sex fiends, and then I also wanted to say sex pests. And it came out wrong. But that's what... And retards, obviously. I don't know, I think you can forgive a retard for liking watching Pokemon, though. He shot someone. Incredible.
Got him, and I'm about to die.
He missed all of his shots there, though. But the game was clearly working because he hit him once.
Yep, I knew it. I didn't have any health. UAV.
I mean, we stopped where he wasn't crying. Incredible. All right. Let's see what he actually ended up on. 180, 164. All right, that's fine.
All of the different games.
Because I just don't want this game to go away. It's the only thing that you could watch that isn't the shits. The shits, boys. $800 in a single stream. Yeah. Filmo has been smashing it since Iron Chef Sakai realized he has nobody in his life. So he basically has one man who's paying like 2,000 a week, something like that. But he did get one new full retarded fan from Asmongold who just asks him questions, the kind of thing that Phil dreams of non-stop, attached to £10 each time. Like,
If you lived in a video game world, which game would it be? What's your favorite video game franchise? What game in that franchise is your favorite? Why does Asmongold not talk to you anymore? Hey Phil, I only just discovered you, but you give me the horn. Can I fuck your ass?
just all that shit non-stop. No, I really think it is an Asmodent. It could be a fake guy, but he only shows up on the night streams. It just feels like it's a real person. But, you know, I could be wrong. I don't have a psychology degree, and what's the name might just be improving his manic dog shit. Only Iced Wank. But I'm more convinced than ever that Only Iced Wank and Iron Wank are the same wanks. I'm more convinced than I've ever been that they are the same person. Which would make it even more embarrassing for that man's life, and for Phil's in a certain way. He had a weird, like, about probably 3 years ago, which was when Piece of Peace just started streaming, Phil had a proper, let's lay everything out on the table to Only Iced Coffee. Why do you talk shit about me on Kiwi Farms? Why do you go on detractor channels and say I'm a cunt and my wife's a fat bitch? Why are you like I'm psycho? And he said the same answer to a T as Iron Cuck, like completely evasive, like, sometimes I just feel like I have to say something, but I think you are, in your soul, I think you're a good guy, and I want to help you out. The same answer, exactly. And I always say the same thing when we talk here. I'm not a psychology expert by any means. I can only apply my own logic and experience to the situation. And I've never even heard of a man like Only Iced Wank in my life. And then for there to be a complete replica of that maniac, it just seems like it couldn't be true. They say the same thing, they speak the same way, they behave the same way. None of that makes any sense. I probably shouldn't play Bajuka Bog in this deck anymore. If I plan on stealing some boys, but don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone, Lance, and we might get away with it. Alright, now we're finally hitting the Tesbo curve. We're finally hitting the Tesbo curve, boys. Incredible. Like, it might be someone else, you know? I can't, but they sound the same. Only Iced Coffee did an interview. We could play that game if you want. Oh, we can't. I don't know where the thingy interview is. Not the interview, the Iron Cuck crash out, where he got so... It was a year ago, almost on Christmas, where he got so upset Phil wasn't his best friend that he did the full, I hate Phil, I'm going to start subbing to duty, Phil's a piece of shit, he's a scammer and a liar, all that kind of shit. Which he is, obviously. But he sounded like Only Iced Coffee. When Only Iced Coffee did an interview, we couldn't... I know what that one is. I'm fairly certain it's something combination of these words. It's not a good interview to listen to, really, because the man just lies the whole time. And Agent Proper realizes that pretty quickly and then just calls him the F-slur the whole interview. Like, doesn't really let him talk because he knows he's being lied to. So he's just like, fuck it, I'm not even gonna bother. Yeah, this is the... Only 12,000 views for what you would think to be one of the big... Oops, my fault. One of the biggest detractor gets of all time. But like I say, Agent Proper just knew straight away, there's no point. Everything he's telling me is a lie. And I'm just going to call him an F word the whole time. Because people at first were getting really upset that he was just cutting off OIC and just saying, let the man speak, we want to hear. We want to hear, because he was just saying, I'm not going to support Phil. I'm gonna, what's the word? I'm gonna reduce how much I spend, diddly-dee. And he was just like, you're an F word, you're not, you're gonna be there tonight, you fucking gaylord. And he was there that very night, doing exactly the same stuff. That was the very first Code Black. Alright, I don't want to ditch either of these. So I won't. But it does mean we're gonna miss lands for a while. That was the very first Code Black, boys. Because Phil had to say something to Only Ice shit. So he said to him, like, why were you on detractor channels? And then when Only Ice Wank was just like, yeah, I was. I'm a gaylord. Phil had to find some way out of like, to save face. And he was just trying to placate him in some super gay way. And he was just saying, I know you're smart. I know you're a smart guy. Well, you shouldn't. It was blaming detractors for Only Ice Coffee being a retard, really. I know you're a smart guy. You don't have to go do what the detractors say. And it was just weird. It was just fucking odd. But it was exciting in terms of, you know, detractable shit. I was excited anyway. But the point I'm making is that guy, obviously his voice was out there because he was interviewed. And it just sounds like the same voice as Iron Sakai, who was going psycho. Alright, so I need a land, but, you know, yeah, no lands for us, boys. It would be crazy. I can't take any more poison. That's the problem. I mean, I missed 4 lands. If I hadn't, and with a scry, we would have been fine. But it is Majix. And if there's one thing I understand about Majix, is that it's fake shit and balls. Fake shit and bollocks. Tonight you had a good one. My mum is in the hospital on Christmas. Here is £50. Oh, that's probably Only Ice Wank. That's something he would say. Another missed fucking 12 lands. Nice. Alright. A turn late. And a knob short, as they say, but we might get away with it. Oh, we won't get away with it, because I had to use my wrath there. So I'm probably going to get 8s. Never mind. Never mind, we do like having 8s. Ah, it's too late. I used the wrath too soon, I suppose. The power of mono dogshit spunk retard wank was too strong. Actually, that's another exile spell, isn't it?
My resources. I will bring the essence of this world. Knowledge.
Okay. Let's see what we get if we have aids and we put all of our aids into our balls. Not a lot. Tesbo makes mana himself. Yeah, that does sort of smooth everything out a bit better. But it's just, I don't know, it's the curve, I guess. I don't know what it is. I'm just going to keep saying the game's fake until I win every game. I think that's the only true solution. That's dangerous. Now if I draw a Wrath... Well, it's probably still better, but I do actually need a Wrath. Oh no, I just steal this. Maybe. If I have enough. Which I don't. Okay, it does have to be Wrath. Nope. Okay, that's not it either. How much mana we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the right number. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've used all the fucking shit on this. Oh dear. No, I haven't. Why have I been scammed? Boys. Does that not make blue? Okay, that makes sense. They made it blue to fool me. But that's the end for us, I assume. They made it blue to fool me. Boys, I thought we were going to get away with it. But Mono Spunk is, once again, vastly superior to me when I miss 7 lands in a row. Beautiful stuff. That is how you know this game is just perfectly balanced. Perfectly balanced. Mono white, never miss a land, have counter spells, always. All that shit, boys. All that sexy shit. So we'll just listen to this man for a minute.
No, I only read chat maybe like once a day, and that's if I'm bored. I'll just pop in there. It's mostly the same 2 guys in there all the time.
I'll just pop in there. It's not like I've got a life or anything. I'm just a cool dude. I'm a cool dude who's given Phil 150 grand. Just a cool dude, relaxing on the beach, making up stories.
So it's really boring. I think even right now, let me check.
Hey,
pretty
it's
sure
this
about
fucking dog shit again.
Yeah, they're talking about
Yeah,
you right now.
everyone's in there right now, but usually it's just Marlin and some other guys that are always in there, so I usually just ignore it.
So, the hand is good, but we know it's just creature spunk, so I have to take a Wrath. Yeah, this game is so fucking fake, it's stupid. Alright, you were just really good. Like, this is the worst part of this game, knowing exactly what you have to not die on turn 3. You mulligan with the same 2 cards 4 times. It's just such fake shit. It's such fake shit. And because they're just mono 8s, their deck plays the same every single game. Every single game is play a creature attack, play a creature attack, play commander attack, hope for the best, get swept, concede. It's such a retard factory of fucking pussies. But that's why we like it, boys, obviously. If it wasn't, why would it always be the same? Alright, no surprise we're not getting the 2 mana ramps this time. Not this time, boys. I'm going to keep it because of this, though. But you can all fuck off and die. That's what Jesus told me. That's what Jesus told me when he blessed me with the Contexto powers. And you know he's serious, boys, because he's not imaginary. I swear. Alright, yeah, we'll just listen to this guy's voice for 10 seconds.
Alright. So
Oh,
next
that's my
question.
favorite Dentonhead right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
How's he gonna
Yeah.
look? I love his restreams.
All right. So moving on.
So he would ask questions, and then, like, in the middle of Only Iced Coffee's answer, he would just say, never mind about that, you F word. Something else. And everybody got really upset. So this is the cloak one, is it? No, it's the clues one, which seems a lot worse. Yeah, I guess playing Tesbo here makes a massive difference. That's a good spell. It's not needed yet, though. Alright, Mystical Toots. Chig's refusing every land. When did I do that? When did I refuse any lands when I'm moaning about lands? You mean in this game? Well, I don't need lands here. I don't need anything except Jesus. I got this guy. He takes it all care for me. Ijamima. If I complain about lands in this game, then I'm right. Then you're right. All right, what just happened? I guess I don't understand this game well enough. Can we move on, you fucking denthead? I'm getting all DSP'd up again. Thinking of saying the word dent. So I haven't really got any plays. I think I'm going to do this. Fill my grave to flip this over. Sacrifice excludes. The opponent reveals the top X cards of their library. You may put a non-land permanent card with mana value X from among them onto the field. Under your control, that player puts the rest on the bottom of their library. Okay. If he's got a counter spell, then we're dead. If he hasn't, then we probably win. If he's got a counter spell, then I'm leaving. Just straightforward. Nice, clean magics. Now what? You fucking twat. Jesus Christ. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if I can beat this, but I guess we'll see. Probably can't, right? Like I said, I guess we'll see. Alright.
I am the Master. I will not allow my progeny to
Alright, not the best hand, but we do have this to get out of it dead, so we'll try. Last little listen to the voice, and then we'll delete this cursed thing.
So after the bank leaks, after you told me your last email, not email, DM.
Oh, okay, well this is a back and forth. We'll listen to this for a second.
On Kiwi Farms, that you were gone. I talked shit about you for 3 hours, and when I woke up, I found that you were spurging about me. Why?
Yeah. Why? Because I felt betrayed. Because I saw you were going to, like, yeah, it's dumb, but I saw that, like, yeah, I'm going to release every single DM with OIC. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, that's not what you told me. You said, yeah, this is going to be 100% confidential. And I know you've already apologized for it not too recently ago. And I stopped, and I told you, like, even through when I emailed you back in December, I was like, I don't care anymore. It's been over 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Shit's in the past. It didn't really matter. Nothing came of it. So
yeah, the funny thing is,
like,
yeah,
I just have a thing with people releasing DMs like that because I don't really like. You don't ever see me like release stuff, you know, other than like, hey, I'll send you an email here and there, but it's all cropped out, you know.
All right, it's bullshit. I thought he was actually going to ask him something else, but he was just talking shit. He was just talking shit. He messed up your tutor with his commander, and he's all proud of himself thinking you'll scoop. He didn't emote or anything. He didn't emote. I don't know that he knows that he's won or lost. Has he, boys? I didn't notice that. Premium synergy of Scarab God and Bazooka Bug. Yeah, well, that's how you teach him. That's how you teach him a real lesson. Is you say, look how fucking dumb I am, and I won, because I'm the best. It's just classic Magic, boys. It always has been.
You cannot.
It's classic Magics, and always has been. Alright, we got upheaval. That's what we're doing. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. We got upheaval. That's what we're doing. Oh, you didn't fucking tap all my glands!
For your effort.
Boys, I fucked it right up. Whoops. I was so quick off the mark of retardation that I have AIDS. Never mind. Boys, we're just gonna have to pretend that we did it for the memes. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. So I could have played 7 spells that turn, but I just wanted to prove I was the best in the world at Magic. Nobody can tell me shit. Okay, you match? Beautiful. Land. Boys. I've never done that before, but, you know, it never happened. If I lose this game, it's deleted. If I win this game, then it was the correct play to sacrifice 7 mana for yourself. Everybody knows that. Everyone knows that, boys. I could have played Ugin that turn. But I didn't want to. I wanted to look like a retard. That's why we play Magic, and why Magic's plays on our balls. Naturally. What a mess. What a load of balls. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, I could have played the thingy lands first. I could have played the thingy-mabob lands. And that way Ugin would be super cheap at this point. But I guess we just have to say super quiet that I fucked it up. Okay, boys. Lance. Okay, sweet. Might get away with it in the end. Might get away with it after all. For the memes. See, I told you, it was all under control. It was all part of the plan, just to make it look like I'd open the door to give him a chance, but, boys, the reality was I was just shattering the meta in front of thy eyes. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Let's make sure we pick the right land. Whoop, merely did it again. Excellent. So I am going to Bazooka Bog him, I think. Just because the chance of him shuffling his deck back is a bit high. What could I actually steal? Oh, is this another deck without many big boys? It is. It is another deck without any big boys.
My resources are fools have sown discord.
Alright, I don't know about you. I think it's probably going to go fine. Boys! Hey guys. I don't know if you noticed, but I did, it was for the memes. For the memes, I didn't tap my lands before I did an upheaval. Just like I didn't lose that £2 over 7 years, but that was because it was for the memes. I just want a hog roast for breakfast and dinner and occasionally lunch. And everybody will say, "Dear Murchy Boys, I love the fact that you didn't tap your lands just so we could see what happens. And the fact that you won proves it was the right play." Guys, I love doing accents. Listen to me be Scottish cocainies. Hello, I'm Scottish cocainies. I'm not bald. Did you like that, guys? I've really been practicing. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff, Lance. What a game, what a stream, what a community we have here. Although, you guys clearly haven't given me enough money.
Guys, let's get $50 right now for that misplay. You guys love misplays, right? Well, you gotta support them. Give me $50 fucking dollars each. Right now. Come on, guys, it's Christmas. You guys are fucking assholes. Someone else. He did it, guys. Someone else with a gifted membership. Now, come on, guys. Let's get a tip on top. Let's get a super chat. Let's get some kicks. Let's get a lot of memberships over on Kick. The membership has gone to another guy I've never seen before. That's great.
Boys, that's what we love. You-ho, he's right. He's right, boys. That's what I am. Alright, I don't like this deck, because he just exiles all my balls. But, like I said, it's Christmas, so we're going to give each retarded one-note deck the chance to prove it was the best in the world the whole time. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. So, I don't want to play Bajuka Bog, because it actually works really well against this deck. But, if I don't draw a land, then I'm fucked. And I'll have to. This is basically the best way out. Oh no, it's the opposite. It's the opposite. It's not cards in the grave, is it? It's cards out of the grave, so I should have played it first. Boys, I'm pulling a full Murchies. I'm pulling a full Murchies. Literally explaining the opposite of what a card does. But then you'll still believe I'm really good at my cheeks and really entertaining anyway, right, Lance? Just like when I said I was going to flash a bitch in after the man resolves Teferi, that turns off the ability to flash. That is how good I am at explaining magic to puberty. Incredible. Incredible! Boys, it was incredible the whole time. Alright, I don't know what's going on there. We don't need to watch any more of this. Let's have a look. Dee-lee-dee, a fiddly-dee. Let's see how he's getting on here.
Merry Christmas, real airhead. How you doing?
Merry Christmas, retard. Thanks for the cash or whatever the fuck else.
Is he dead? I think he's died. I think he's died, boys. Never mind. At least we've got Phil to watch.
Bravo zone secure.
See? The game works.
Okay, I get a kill and melted from another direction.
You stepped on a grenade, dickhead. Well, that's all happens. Shoot dead body. Nice.
Sight going out. Losing B.
Gas yourself by the looks of it.
You tell me.
What? You tell me, boys. You see how fucking many shots he just missed? You see how many shots he just missed, boys? Oh, look at my fake laugh. Let's do the breakdown. Whoa, okay, 14, 46, 22. That's close enough.
Merry Christmas, real airhead. How you doing?
Bravo zone secure.
See, like, so there was no lag there. There was no lag there, point. But everything else, absolute lag. So this guy died on turn 1. which is the kind of shit that we like. Isn't it, boys? Hey. Very suspicious draw rate all of a sudden. Very suspicious draw rate. But if the guy's dead, what can you do?
Okay, I get a kill and melted from another direction.
Alright, so we're almost coming up to the point where he misses 5 trillion shots and then is acting like... I hit him in his eye socket 18 times with a 50 cal. And he just tanked me.
Losing B.
Alright, it was around here. Right, boys. We got 1080p. Incredible scenes from Raw Phil. I'll do full screen as well. So, okay, hit him once in the face. Hit him once in the face. Now he's hitting this thing over here. He had a couple of shots over here. Shooting all over here, boys. Shooting this thing over here. Dead. Hit in the face. Look to the camera. Fucking bullshit game.
You tell me.
You tell me, but anybody who actually tells me, you're getting banned because that guy was invisible. And I hit him a million times. I nuked him straight down his penis hole and blew up his balls. And he only took 60 damage. Boys.
Losing Bravo.
Incredible schemes. The man's behind you. Are people not allowed to move? Do they have to stand directly in front of you? Well, let's see what the complaint is.
Kill that guy. There's a guy
Didn't kill that guy.
already on the other side shooting me from behind. Like, dude, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? How can people be allowed to move? Guys, this game is so fucking trash. How can you be allowed to move? You're supposed to stand still right in front of me. Otherwise, I need $100 more.
We're losing Charlie. Enemy UAV detected. We've lost Charlie.
Just grenade that door. Incredible scenes. There you go. Connection's perfect, boys. Connection was perfect the whole time. Why doesn't he say, oh, I missed all my shots, but it registered this time for some reason? Never says that, weirdly.
Couldn't do anything. Yes, I
Couldn't do it! Guys, how did this guy just kill me because I was trying to shoot my teammate? You saw that, right? I was trying to kill my teammate, and while I was fucking being a retard, somebody stabbed me in the ass.
Alright, I want to hear what he says about that. If he says I couldn't hear him, like, jump into this thing, that's mildly okay. But there was no way he could be aiming down sights at his own teammate and still have enough speed to turn around and shoot a man before he's killed. There's no way. His only complaint could possibly be the audio. Anything else, bollocks.
fired point blank. Bullets don't count from point blank range.
Fucking insane pussy. Insane pussy, boys. Like, that's what makes him such a quality streamer, like, from an entertainment standpoint. There is no way, and anyone... I mean, we all get rage wanked. I do that all the time. You know, if I miss 5 lands, sometimes that would really happen, but I like them to complain. He cannot be shot in any game where it's not the developer's fault. He cannot be hit by anyone in any game, anything, where it's not someone else's fault. And that is what makes him such a lolcow, narcissist, delusional slag. Okay, no removal means I don't think he can keep this. Fire Bang X, I just can't leave all those weird abilities around. Alright, that's... No, I haven't got any black. Ah, we got one of these. That's fine. Nice wobbly retard lands. That's what we like to achieve, boys. He's doing his part for the community. Murderous Rider, I don't know why that has made the cut. I think Murderous Rhino might need to be Murderous Winked. I thought that was the guy's eye. Oh, it is his eyes. Interesting. Interestismos. Why do they look so stupid? Anybody watch Avatar? Why is it like that, boyish? Beezy says, you boys got big plans for tomorrow. It's still early here. The kids will be up for hours. They're past the Santa rage, but we still wait for them to sleep before putting the gifts under the tree. You gotta do that. Everybody knows that that's Majinx. You gotta do that. But at the same time, BZ, you're not fooling anyone trying to pretend you got kids. You're sitting alone in your mum's basement crying that Phil didn't fuck you at high school. Or some combination of words like that. Right? Boyish, that's Majinx. Everybody knows that's Majinx. Phil told me that. Uh-oh. Someone else's Uncle Joe is visiting on Christmas Eve. He's going to be spamming Mono Red tomorrow. I can tell. That's how they are all born. Mono Red spammers spawned from Uncle Joe's ball bags. A story as old as Jesus himself. But on the plus side, Jesus has transferred his powers to me, as you saw on Conquaxto. Absolutely unstoppable level of quackage. Don't blow up my fucking shit, you slag. Hehehe! I was extremely good at Majinx. Why? I have to pay. Alright, that's my fault. I have to pay because I'm a fucking twat. Never mind. Boys. Now I'm sad. I thought I got away with it. But that's not the casting cost. That's the cleave cost. I'm normally more than up for paying the cleavage cost, but not this time. What a catastrophe. What a catastrophe. But I won, and you know that means I didn't make any misplays. Those are the rules. Those are what always happens. If you win, it was fucking perfect. If you make a misplay, that only happens if you lose. Beautiful. Beautiful. Boyish. I mean, I'm sure we all reminisce about Christmas. I remember, I found it hard to sleep too. For a long time, probably up to like 12, maybe. Christmas is just the best. It's the fucking best. It's unmatched in anything ever. Except playing mono dog shit 8s in Magic. It's so good that I just can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of it, boys. Man, Christmas. I'll probably be back tonight, depending on how tired I am. I'm just, I'm testing it out, what it feels like to be a pro streamer. Obviously, if I was a pro, I'd have to stick in an 8-hour shift, which is twice as much as normal, but I think I could do it. I think I could do it. And by pro, I just mean, like in retirement. I wouldn't actually I wouldn't pull a Phil and say, guys, if you don't step up for support, then the streams will be going away. But I'll probably do it because it's so much fun. Right? Everyone loves being begged to non-stop. That's like half the fun of being alive. Surely, boys. Mystical Tootly boy. It's a shame I can't get anything that increases my mana. Because I have to draw a land. I have to try and draw a land here. So I can't play this even for down the road. But yeah, remind me, it's possible You have to work on Friday. That is bullshit. Our office is closed till January 3rd. Unbelievable stuff. I don't even have to pull in a fake I'm sick and I'm dead. Yeah, that's it. I don't have to do anything. Alright, what do we got? Mana Leak? Or are we playing a Jace? I'm playing a Jace. Try and draw myself out of it this time.
Manipulation of the mind. Oh,
Like, this is what I mean when I say the game's fake. How many games we played over 2 days? Or 1 day, anyway. I didn't even know this was in the deck because it showed up so seldom. I've cast Ugin 5 times. I just don't know what to do, boys. Alright, we do need a land here. Not that one, though. Yeah, that'll do, you Max. You fucking Max. Beautiful scenes. Boys, it was beautiful scenes the whole time. So what can we steal from this guy? Disciple is alright. That's balls. Rishgar's not the worst. That's balls. This is fine, as long as it doesn't come back. Rofelos is balls. They're all balls. Nice.
I know who I am.
He knows who he is, boys. He's the man with AIDS. Okay, I guess we get a free turn, right? Nope, I haven't got any mana. Okay. Lance, I might be a retard. I might use a sick day, haven't decided. I would never work on a Boxing Day. It's in England, it's a day off. Alright, that's pretty problematic, boys. Alright, how are we going to get into each one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. That's too much mana. Too much mana, boys.
I don't remember much before.
Don't need either of those. Okay. That's not lethal because of the way... That's not lethal because of the way he has. Is it? That's so close to being 10. Round it up. I think it might be 10. I'm going to try it. If I lose to this thing, it's fine. If I lose to this thing being too big, it was too big. I was so good at my jigs, I could even count. Incredible stuff. I did it, boys. I could count. Wonderful stuff. Absolutely beautiful scenes. Absolutely outstanding magics. So I'm not a huge fan of Mill, but like I say, we are at the point where we have to just try some other stuff that doesn't involve playing 20 creatures and then just being out-creatured immediately and hating the game. Because that's what I do. I hate the game. Alright, what else? What other decks? Just so we're not bogged down by the same thing. This is getting deleted. I can't make this work. Some Star Raids. That's pretty different. But any deck you want to watch or card you want me to play, let me know. And we'll at least try. Alright, I'm also bringing you boys in on the Conquaxto, on the connections. I can't see anything. So, that's the end of the story. Vivi. See, this is another thing I don't... I shouldn't complain about that, I suppose. But Vivi and this is not even. Vivi is like super AIDS. Just like your mum. Someone else says, I don't think I've ever seen a Brawl mill win. I won the first game with the mills. The very first game was mills, and I won. And we all had a wonderful time. Alright. So the way this works is you play it, you spam 5 1-mana spells, this goes up to like 10, you get 10 free mana all at once, and then it's 8. But that is what we like, is it not, boys? If you can't get 10 free mana all at once and get 2 extra turns, were you ever even filled with 8? Definitely play slow though. We are on course for Christmas Eve at Gabby Sparks' Minge House. We are looking to hit the Gabby Sparks Minge Invitational, boys.
Well, I'd say it's good to see another planeswalker, but
I think we just take the cards. Possibly okay. Oh, I need a regrowth for the other deck. There must be a black card, like pay 5 life, pay some life, put a card back in your hand. I mean, if mono white can have just flat counterspells, then some other color can be able to do something. You know what I mean, boys? Of course you do. This thing is, you turned it off, you fucking weirdo. Boys, I guess we got 8. So I don't really want to minus this. Maybe I should have plussed it. Who knows? I'm gonna hold on to that actually. Alright.
don't even think about
Let's see how we get on. Oh, I didn't give myself the Heartless Act out. Well, we'll see what happens. Blue can get back instants and sorceries. What shall I play though? I don't know. I don't want it to be a really. I don't want it to be a dud creature. I should have minus this. That was a mistake.
better to deal with me than with demons.
Okay, so this make mana? Yeah. Got another 1 mana spell? If he has, he's better than me, probably. Yeah, he was better than me, boys. That's what I said. Just 1 mana spell, get 50 extra mana. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. So next turn, he's going to have Time Walk. That's all. It's just the same game a million times in a row. That's what makes it so much fun. That's what makes super uneven shit decks versus turbo wank willy bollocks the greatest in the world. And anybody who says otherwise obviously got fucked by their dad on Christmas Eve. So it's probably a bad omen, actually, playing this on Christmas Eve. All these boys reliving that day that turned them into mono blue slaves. But at least they get to feel super powerful, boys, before Father Christmas comes knocking again. Hand looks fine. Oh, it's mono white spunk, so the hand looks perfect. I'll take 2. What's the time? 2 o'clock. I probably should have a nap before the morning, obviously. I think I'm going to start Lacuna tonight. So maybe some Lacuna. I'll try Apex again, hopefully not blowing up the computer. All that good shit. Okay, boys? Boys, okay, sweet. I'm okay, sweet in myself. That's how okay, sweet is. So we'll play this as a warp. We'll activate this. We'll fuck about, and then we'll blow everyone up. Okay, boys? Easy. We already played this entire match out. Hatch. Flowery. No. I might just blow everyone up now. Nah, it's no point. I do like this. When it goes off, it looks very good. You know, look at all that. That was fun. That was fun, wasn't it, boys? But we do have to look out for the mono white counterspell, as we all know. Mono white does have counterspells, and it is allowed because Lua Spunkbucket might not show her tits if she doesn't win. And you know how important it is to win a game. If the payout is Lua's boobs. Incredible. Incredible! Incredible! So the game played out exactly as I said, because this guy only has one note bullshit. What is the obsession with this all of a sudden? This isn't a new card, and every mono twat plays it now. Is it because they finally were told exactly what to do? It does look like that's possible. Alright, well, we're not getting the best draws. But that's Bajix, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Alright. I can't remember if I put Primeval Bounty in here. If I did, then we'll eventually win, I'm sure. If I didn't, then I still can't see us actually losing this game. Either way, we're having a wonderful time. Either way, boys, I am having a wonderful time, and I hope you are too. Because it's Christmas. Alright, these aren't good draws. That's not bad. It's not great. Why am I drawing such bollocks? And I gotta be careful I don't actually kill myself. We might be able to station this thing. And also, that's another 2 damage. Yeah, alright. Alright, I need a whiz. I'll be back in a minute. I am back, boys. Target something, okay. Another useless draw. I'm gonna take so much fucking damage. You know what? I'm getting rid of this. Fuck it. It's just gonna kill me to use it. That's better. Finally get some HP back. Where was that guy a minute ago? We got regrowth. We'll do that next turn. Maybe I should have done it this turn. Alright, I'll play regrowth. But we'll shit on our tits. Okay? Okay, sweet. Alright. Time to shit on our tits. 40 HP, GG's XD. Something else. Man, I don't know if any of you have the same problem. The toilet in this flat, or the toilets, are fucking terrible. Like, there is no place I can aim my whiz that doesn't end up, like, splashing over the bowl on the floor. 100% whiz to shit ratio. I mean, I'm at a loss for what to do about it, boys. Every night I gotta do the full scrubbage on the floor. You whiz straight into the water, you get a full fountain effect. You whiz on the side of the bowl, it does a Cristiano Ronaldo bender around the back. Catastrophes. Catastrophes, boys. Alright, I'm making mistakes, but don't tell anyone. I've made like 5 mistakes already. But like I said, don't tell anyone yet. I think there's a pretty high chance he's got Wrath of AIDS. Otherwise he would have just left, right? What else we got? Nothing. Sunfall would be bad. Okay, I guess he's got nothing. I guess he's got nothing, boys. Incredible. Just gotta make sure he's dead. Alright, this is just gonna take forever. I'll see if he's actually dead. How do I solve the mystery of the splashy whiz? Boys, how do I solve the mystery? Alright, Bond of Insight, Inspiration from Beyond, Chakra Meditation, never heard of any of those. Mystic Sanctuary is the land. And Mapping the Maze. Alright, let's see which one of those I can use. If I didn't take Bajuka Bog out, then that's an easy switch. But Mystic Sanctuary also has conditions, I think. Like, you need a certain amount of something. This land enters tapped, diddly-dee. When it enters untapped, you may put target instant or sorcery card from your grave on top of your library. Well, I wanted to go into my hand, but we'll think about this. Chakra meditation. When this enchantment enters, return up to one target instant or sorcery card from your grave to your hand. Alright, that's better. But it is worthless in terms of everything else. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, draw a card, then discard a card, unless there are 3 or more lesson cards in your grave. Alright, well that second ability makes that worth it. Alright, we could put that in. So I've never drawn the ancient one to even know if it's good. So I think I'm probably just going to take it out. I don't know if it does anything. Target player mills cards equal to the discarded card's mana value. I'm just going to guess that it's shit. Mapping the maze. Choose an instant or sorcery card in your grave. In your hand or grave, that card perpetually incorporates blue and gains when you cast this spell, draw a card, then return a multicolored instant or sorcery from your grave to your hand. So that doesn't work because we want to get back mono bullshit. So that doesn't work. But it's not the worst card I've ever seen. There must be some black ones too. Alright, so it has to be an instant. It doesn't have to be an instant or a sorcery. I guess it could be anything. So how's the thing work? Exactly needs to be a dot dot. So can you start with a dot dot? I guess not. I don't know. Oh, I did say exactly. But exact phrases, how do I just say some of the same words? Do you need a space? I don't know. I can't remember if you do. Let's just try return. Okay. Alright, well you can't just have a double dots. You can't have double dots for some reason. It's the same as equals. Oh, maybe it's equals then. Nah, I don't know. This fucking shit. Fuck it. Fuck this and fuck you. Return graveyard shows everything though. It shows the word return and the word graveyard, not together. So it'll be too broad. I might as well just say graveyard. I mean, I can't read everything. Bond of insight and inspiration from beyond, also mill. Alright, let's try Bond of aids. Each player mills 4. I mean, 4's not enough. Return up to 2 instants and sorceries. Okay, I think that's okay. I mean, it doesn't technically do anything, but it's probably... I just want to upheaval more than once, is basically what I'm saying. So 1 cut. And we can play... Oh, but Jukabog's gone. And we can play the Sanctuary, I think. So 1 cut. Ugin wins every game. This has been fine. I think this has been shit, and I never want to draw it either. I'll take that out. I mean, it's never the card you draw on turn 16 when you are both empty-handed. It's never that card. All right, it's 2:15. I'm only going to play a couple more games, and then I'll play some Apex, and then I'm going to play some Lacuna. Okay, we're going to start Lacuna. We're going to finish it. It's going to be great. Okay, boys. Suck my balls. How are we doing this, though? I can't solve any. Laredo, I don't know. Salty, I don't know. I don't know these words, so there could be any old shit. Coin a phrase. Make up a phrase, maybe? And then what? Nothing. Zimone. Okay, so we got 2 mana, and we got this. There's no blue. I think that's just a hard... It's just hard. That's much better. Same card as well. Oh, Murderous Rider. I don't know why I put this back in. Because it's balls. It's not balls, but 3 mana is too much for what it does. So we can't use this until... We just can't use this for forever. But that's fine, boys. We don't need it. Coin, makeup, fashion, hatch, maybe. Well, what do they mean? Hatch a plan? How much fucking mana he's got? And he's still going to get quacked by upheavalage. This guy has gone full spam lands. Full Rob Van spam lands. That's not that good. I need to remind myself to scry. So, Upheaval and Wrath. Those are the 2 cards that I need. Alright, Wash Away. I don't think I need either of those. Maybe I should have taken Wash Away, actually. Yeah, Wash Away would have been good. I could have discounted this. Never mind. I'll figure it all out. See, this is what I mean. Like, now I've got a dead card in my ass. Sort of. I guess I could just get this back in an emergency. One, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. All right, we're slowing down on the mana increase. One upheavalage, though. That is what we need. What does this do? At the beginning of each of your main phases, if you haven't added mana with this ability, you may add X, where X is the number of islands target opponent controls. That's pretty weird, that I would have islands. You know what? I want to draw my way out of this shit. Oh, there's no way to avoid playing another island. Catastrophe.
Love good cousin. Oh, Vraska would hate you.
I think we're probably going to die. Yeah, he's got too much mana. It's just an insane card to play. Like, what if you don't play someone with islands? Like, just completely dead card. Seems good. When this creature attacks, when it dies, return all lands from the grave to the field. That's good. I'm definitely glad I don't play Bajukabog anymore. This has been totally dead. That's nice. Alright, I just gotta lose this game. Nice to see the brand new card. Absolute deadweight. Absolute deadweight. Beautiful stuff. But then, you know, what can you do? I think I probably do have to take that out. Mystic Sanctuary, I guess, can stay. But it's just like this game to put it in my opening hand twice and be useless. Because this game's definitely not dog shit. Flowery musical note. Oh, flowery could be describing a wine flavor. Bristly bullshit. No removal. It's just too slow. I think. Well, maybe we'll try. Alright, there we go, perfect. Alright, another shit game. Another shit game for the memes, and everybody had a wonderful time. So flowery, I feel like a musical note that can be a name, you know, like La or something, or it could stand for a squiggly shit. Cherry has got a stem and a pip and a stone and some other wank, I don't know. What are we doing? So it's not time for Wrath yet. Whenever you cast a blue spell, get 8.
Happy holidays, my friend.
White rabbit with 10 beautiful British beans. Boys. Absolutely. Oh my days, just gonna be fucking retard spam. My favorite. Absolutely beautiful stuff. So milling this guy is not a good idea because he's just gonna get. It's just gonna be much better. So he was very good. This game was extremely fun.
Happy holidays, my friend.
Yeah, White Rabbit, thanks for the fucking unbelievable beanage. I had a look at your latest videos, though, and I'm not seeing enough fatties. I'm not seeing enough fatties, but I do like the idea of AI things. I'm going to steal it, just so you know. I'm going to steal the idea, but I don't know exactly how to implement it just yet. It won't be on live streams, but it's going to be stolen. That is a fact. We do love doing the steely boys. Alright, I guess we just have to keep wrathing all day. Right, otherwise we'll be dead of AIDS. And nobody wants that to happen. Except Jesus, probably. Except Jesus, probably. Yeah, I didn't know how advanced AI has become in just being able to dictate whatever you ask it to do. It's a good, no, I just think it's good. I think it's good. Alright, I thought that you got 2 at once, but you don't. You just get 1, which is manageable. Let's just fucking blow them up again, bollocks. So dismember won't be enough for the next one. Is that right? Or do I not know what's going on? And I can't reanimate anything realistically because everything's dog shit for the millionth time. Oh, Mystic Sanctuary. When it I didn't realize it was an island. When this enters untapped, you may put a diddly-dee. 3 or more other islands. We got one. We got one. Okay, so we'll get that later then, I suppose. That's quite good. It's quite good for what we're doing. It's not good, but we'll see. We'll see, boys! Liar, you've seen AI fill, but never in, I don't know, AI fill and boobies fill of actual people. Like, you can animate pictures of Angela White without any problem. But you can't generate a picture of Angela White anymore. Which is a problem, because I need Angela White's boobage. So this isn't very good, obviously. But we'll see. I don't really want to kick this now. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, but definitely getting cards back from the grave is the next level of what we're doing. We're supposed to be milling. We're fucking around. Everybody's having a shit. All right, that's got to go. Boys, we just sitting here wanking. We just sitting here wanking? Last card, Foreskin Veil as usual. Definitely take your time though. Definitely waste your time. Because if you don't, how would we know you're a retard? Set up the fucking camera so you could send your dad on Christmas morning. Nope, just sit wanking. That's the plan, boys. Sit wanking. Are we gonna... Oh my days, we actually got to the end. Absolutely incredible scenes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So I can animate nobody because he hasn't got any boys, as usual. Because this game is just completely beautiful. Why has this game gone like this all of a sudden? Surely I play one card mono green dipshit retards just so they don't have to play Magic. Why are we wasting time like there's some thought process going on? I fucking hate these stupid cunts. On Christmas Eve as well. Alright, we need to just start getting some guesses, because this has been on our screen for too long. Purple patch, flowery patch, patch. Flower patch? No, you can't have flower and flowery. Purple patch, flower patch. I don't know. I literally... Maya patch? I don't know any of these. I don't think I know any of these. Can't pay that for the island. But it doesn't matter. We haven't got any spells. So everything's working out. Everything's working out, Rosie O'Donnell's ass. Yeah, take some more time, you fucking bellend. Fight spell, punch spell, virgin spell. Definitely requires the maximum amount of Gabby Smarts rubbing a minge or something. You know what? I can't be fucking bothered. I just play retards all fucking day long. I just play retards all fucking day. Melodramatic, flowery, excessive. What is this? Gaylords. Excessive, flowery, melodramatic, salty. And the answer is gays. Is that right? Is that right? I can't even find 3, really. So, wine glass. Distinctive has a stem. I think it might be stems. I think it's stems. Cherry has a stem. Flower has a stem. I think musical note also is a stem. Easy quicks, you fucking slags. Easy quicks. You can all suck on my balls. Coin, fashion, makeup, and hatch. Coin, fashion, makeup, hatch. A plan. Yes, I think you're right. I think you're right. Because that's a gap. So it's not makeup. I'm thinking of makeup like on a woman's arsehole. But it's actually makeup like the makeup you do after you've had an argument when you obliterate your girlfriend's arsehole. It might not be coin. Fashion. I think you're right. It's not a plan. It's just makeup. I think it's in the... I think it's there. He was right there, boys. Incredible. Incredible. So now we got to do the one where it's got the 2 words I don't know what they are. What's salty and what's Laredo? I don't know. Maya. Excessive. So you sort of in the Maya. Maya is like shit. So we just do that and see if it's right. Retire, flowery, purple, melodramatic. The color purple? No, I don't know. I don't know. You see anything? You see the line? Alright, I'm going to play 2 more games and then I'm plopsing it. And then after the plops, we'll play Lacuna. Look, we played the demo of Lacuna a little while ago. And I thought it was okay. It was the one where... It was the 2D side-scroller where someone blew up the city or something like that. I don't know if you remember. It seems okay. Hey, well, King Cobra 12. Oh, King's Cobra. Rest in peace to the, what's his name? The lolcow of the same name. Of all the lolcows, that seemed like it was... I mean, to be fair, he did eat very oddly. But I don't know if any of us thought he would be quacked. If 1 or more tokens will be created under your control, those tokens plus an additional food are created instead. Okay. I don't know if that's good. Seems bollocks. So this hand seems too slow and shit as well. Fool of a took. That's a funny line. Isn't it, Moish? Fool of a took. Lord of the Rings had some classic memes, to be fair. Classic memes. I want to see that. That's how much I enjoy that all of a sudden. We'll keep that on the back burners.
Imagine having the confidence to unload your dishwasher without...
Imagine having the confidence to fucking shit on the floor.
Thanks to Fairy's tough food cleaning...
He cannot get out.
I don't need a minute. I'll get DMCA'd. I just need him to say fool of a took. Better pause it. Lord of the Rings must be a protected wank. Alright, that doesn't... that's not how I fully remember it, but I like it, boys. Whose turn is it? Why? I don't know what's going on. But I do know I like one of these. I thought he was much... I thought he was much harsher when he said Fool of a Took, but I guess I was wrong. Alright, well that's not perfect. You know? I mean, we get to start off a bit faster. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, whatever. But I get it. I get to do it again. I get to do it again, boys. Incredible. I'm going to let him play all these lands, play some Rampy Boys, get it all sorted out, and then bang. How about we do that shit again? Incredible scenes. Incredible scenes.
Throw yourself in next time. Throw yourself. Fool of a took.
Nah, it's not how I remember it. What a fucking disaster. Not how I remember it at all. Now I'm sad. Now I'm sad on Christmas, boys. I'm sad on a Christmas. Okay, one more game after this. It doesn't have to be this deck, so if you want to see something else, let me know. And then we'll play in the plops. And you know the plops might reset the computer, so that'll be the end of the stream if that happens. But if it doesn't happen, after a couple of games of the plops, we'll start Lacuna for our game over Christmas and New Year's. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Alright, now we're really rolling. Now we've got 2 artifact ramp spells. Not doing a lot of milling, though. But that's the thing. Like, if I just concentrate on mill, like mill 8, mill 13, mill 15, I'll run out of cards immediately and I'll be killed by a 2-2. I can't think of a way to make this deck better. I think we'll just let everything resolve. I mean, it could be an infinite combo. I probably should have thought about that. I probably should have thought about that. Oh, now we put my fucking rude boy in the bin. Oh, I get to take 2. Incredible. Incredibles. Boy, it was incredible the whole time. Absolute scenes of meat. Boys. Mirror deck? What's a mirror deck? Mirror March deck or something else? The Cabbage Man. I guess the Mirror March deck, the historic one, is might be what you're talking about. Alright, time to remember to tap all my lands this time. Or maybe we'll just play one of these. Maybe we'll just take a shit on our balls. There's no need to do that. Alright, I really wanted another land there, but never mind. What's my cabbagey boy up to? Nothing. Nothing. discard for 1, 2, 3, 4. Multiple mirror wanks, not mirror wanks, multiple upheavals. That's the future of Magic, boys. That's the future of Magic with my mill deck. I just play the game for so long, he'll mill himself out by accident. That's the plan. That is the plan. Boys. So, Scarab Gods. Yeah, it doesn't do much. It never seems to do much. I don't think I've ever seen a creature since we started the Scarab shits like big. This is the biggest I've seen. You know, like when it was a potential thing to take, is what I mean. Okay, so the hand's not very strong. We gotta start doing something. So I can steal this, and it doesn't do anything. I can steal the other one, and it does... I say steal, you know what I mean. It does make a treasure, which I guess is something. And that's it. That's the end of the story. We got 3 islands if we draw Mystic's Sanctuary. I don't think I've cast this once today. Like, that's how useless it is, really. I wouldn't say it was useless. No, we did cast it once. I think we did it once. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, sacrifice a food. So is that what... Is that the story in... Is that the story in... Avatar Land? That the kids keep smashing his cabbages up. That would be mildly good flavor text, if that's true. Or not even flavor text, just flavor play. Alright, 1 game of Mirror March. Nobody else has even suggested a deck, so that's what we'll do. This deck is unbelievably hit and miss. So the chances of it just falling flat on its ass is extremely high. But I'm sticking to it. We're only playing 1 game. Beezy says, my fake wife loves that show. Well, she would. She's fake. She could love anything. My fake wife loves wrestling, Nando's, Magic, and saying everybody's virgins. Easy quick. So is that what actually happened in that show? They smashed the man's cabbages. Alright. I guess we're hitting the right numbers. We'll get there in the end, maybe. It's a race. It's a ramp race. But is he going to out-ramp my absolute nuclear sex bomb team? Maybe. Maybe, boys. Maybe he'll out-nuclear sex bomb me. But I'm going to say that he isn't. Because I'm going to have a huge dick and balls. So I think I have to sacrifice a world tree because there is not a 0% chance I'm going to need white and black for an emergency wrath. But now, no matter what we draw next turn, we got an emergency wrath on board. She said they destroy his cabbage cart. All the time or just once in a while? Alright, we're off to the beans. Everybody's got haste on his side though, which is a... Oh no, we got Ugin. If we draw a land. If we draw a land, we got Ugin and we should get out of it dead. If we don't, Sunbirds might be a bit slow. Alright, well now I can't do anything. That's not true. We can cast this and still keep Golos alive. Alright, that's perfect, really. That's perfect, really, boys. Unbelievable skills! I love Magic, and Magic's loved me. Absolute beautiful scenes of Magic the Gathering, as everybody will agree. She said a bunch of times it was a running gag. I think that that's really nicely designed card then. Yeah, every time he takes damage, they blow up his Cabbage Patch dolls. I think that's good. I think that's good. All right, what was the connections thing you said? Coin photo, we did that one. Melodramatic, excessive, flowery, purple. I'm just gonna say signs of the gaze. Oh my days! Incredible scenes. It was the signs of the gaze the whole time, boys. Ornate as prose, excessive, flowery, melodramatic, purple. Boys, I thought it was the purple head of a gay man, but there you go. Comprised of something I also don't know. Comprised of solfege. Do, re, mi. Okay, I get it, what it means. I wouldn't have guessed that. Although I did say do, re, mi earlier. Because the musical note was there, but I obviously couldn't see the line. Alright, we might come back to this, depending, because it takes a long time for the plops to give me some games. But I'll drop the warning now. It might crash at any point, in which case I'll be gone. If that does happen, why is it recording, boys? If it does happen, I hope you have a good Christmas with anybody who exists or doesn't exist. And I'll see you probably Christmas night. But again, thanks for watching throughout the entire whatever life, year, day, however long you've been one of the boys. Know that you are one of the lads, as long as you've given me money at some stage. If you're just here for the ride, you're useless to me. Okay. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, and also fingers crossed that it's not laggy, and people are not just invisible like they are to Phil every day. Because, as Phil has demonstrated, it is common with shooters that people are just immortal / invisible / homing missiles / anything else. So I don't think I'll be playing this for 2 hours. I want an hour a day, which is such a tragedy that I missed my... I guess I should have done all the changes last month. Yeah, I mean, this happened earlier, so it's not necessarily not working. Yeah, oh my days, maybe it's not working. Maybe that's how we don't play, boys. Unable to connect to the EA servers because my anti-cheat... I was cheating the whole time, boys. I was cheating the whole time. That's why I look so good. It's just cheats. Oh my lord. Alright, let's do a quick check and see if Apops is actually down. No, I don't think so. Anti-cheat is something else. We'll do one more and then we'll try and restart and see. I mean, if I am cheating, everybody else must be incredibly good. Okay, 32 minutes ago, somebody said Apex is down. 3 minutes ago said Apex is down. Oh, Apex, Arc Raiders, Fortnite, Rocket League, all down. Well, never mind then. I guess there's no ploops. I guess there's no ploops, boys. Absolutely Christmas catastrophes. Christmas catastrophes. Boys, it was a Christmas catastrophe the whole time. I thought we were going to shatter the mattress. Unbelievable stuff. I don't know what to say. I thought we were going to have a wonderful time. I thought we were going to have a wonderful time. All right, but I guess we could start Lacuna now. So we'll play Lacuna for an hour till like 4 o'clock or something. Final Fantasy Darkroom bollocks. I don't think so. I wasn't enjoying that. I do like Final Fantasy, and I like the combat to a certain extent, but playing in a dark room where you have to just randomly stand on every square and hope that it opens the door, nah. I think, if anything, if there's more clamor for that, I'll just buy Disgaea, and we could play Disgaea, or I could buy Final Fantasy VI, or Final Fantasy 7 or 8. Because that has made me feel like we could, as a community, play an RPG. Not Final Fantasy 12. Anything above 10 in the bin. So it says 10% because we played the demo. I don't think I need to play the demo again. So let's just get straight back in. So, if you remember correctly, we are a detective, and somebody killed a diplomat. That's where we are. Okay, boys. Let's see. Yeah, I remember this. We've got a daughter. We've got a sexy wife who's divorced. We got a boss. That's all I really remember. And we're on a train, boys. Maybe I should start again, because I can't really remember the buttons. Shall I start again? It wasn't that long, was it? And I don't want to just forget what I'm doing. Hey, Neil. Thanks for saying hello to Laura, even if she didn't show it. Happy you swung by. Talk to you soon. Cat. I think I remember. I don't want to do it again. Keypad. Investigation mode. Okay. Outline mode. Alright, we got problems because I can't remember how to make the man move. I mean, that's kind of a big problem. Okay, let me try the pad. I don't see why I would need a pad to play this. No. I can't remember how to walk, boys. That's a shame. Maybe I do need to play again. I think we will have to start again. You know what? Fuck it. Let's start again. I can't remember too much of what's going on. Let's start again. I don't think it's WASD, but it might be. Either way, I do think we should learn. I think we should learn the buttons again. Oh, I fucking did play from the start. All right. I don't think it was more than 20 minutes. And now that we can't play the ploops, we got more time for this, I suppose. You cannot manually save the game or load a previous save. There is no going back. That's good. I like those kind of games. I like quick decisions. Even if your partner with the big tits gets killed, you have to live with it. So I remember that a diplomat gets killed, but we solved where the shot came from. That's what I remember. Checks. I mean, it'll tell us in the tutorial here. Because I didn't have a problem the first time we played, and I assume that that will carry over. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet or anything in between. Drovia Sector 2. Oh yeah, we even had to solve a puzzle about where something is. A and D is walk. Okay, well there you go. It was keyboards based. There you go, boys. It was keyboards. And there's a run button as well. I mean, it'll tell me, I'm sure. W and S to go up and down. Okay. I mean, I can't lie. It is a bit odd. That's not a very easy button to reach. I mean, I don't even know where that is on my keyboard, but we definitely ran before, so I'm sure I'll figure it out. What button is this? Whatever button it is, I can't figure it out. Boyish. What button is that? It can't be up on the D-pad because that's my hotkeys for OBS. So it has to be something else. I mean, I would like the man to run, to be fair. Scroll up. Switch it in options. The icon in the bottom right indicates that you can move on with the dialogue by pressing E or right. Okay. What's up? Hey, no one, long time no shit. Who's this guy listening in? It's been a while. I heard that a ship with new people arrived last night. I had a feeling you might be there. How was your journey through space? It sucked balls. It felt like I was buried alive with my dance balls. You headed downstairs, right? I'll come with you. So, how's life on Drobia? I didn't really like it at first. No, I thought they were coming with us. I didn't really like it at first. There's not much going on here yet. Hard to imagine it's going to be like new AIDS one day. When you think about it, it's actually pretty cool. What is? Making history and stuff. Making history and stuff. Conquering a foreign planet. Building the first ever Savient colony. Isn't that exciting? I don't know. I feel like your mum stinks. Well, they're still washing our ass. By the way, where do you live? I might have to stick my dick through the letterbox. Our apartment is on floor 8, near the stairs up the common area. Oh, this is his door, I think. No way, you got one of those fancy apartments. I mean, ours is alright, too. I think it's because of my parents' job. All the scientists are in that area. Anyway, I've got to get back home. Recess is almost over. Maybe you can show me around later. Actually, before you go, there's something I want to show you. So, if I remember, he takes us to the secret lab. Can it wait until this afternoon? I don't want to be late. Who cares, you fat bitch? Come on, it's cool. It's really cool. Today's my first day at school. I can't be fucking up it. What do you want to show me? You'll see. Use A, D, and E, 1, 2, 3, or this to select dialogue. Okay, we'll use the mouse. It's a lot easier. Later choices will be on a timer, which can be disabled in settings. We'll keep the timer on. Alright, we'll agree, because I remember we agreed last time. Alright, I'm bi-curious. Let's make it a quickie. You won't regret it. I got a huge wangle bean. Alright, I gotta figure out how to run. I remember figuring it out last time. Sprint is... That's enter, isn't it? Is that not enter? I feel like it's enter. But that's like the complete opposite side of the keyboard, which means I'll have to take my hand off the mouse. I don't know why this game is so keyboard based. All right, let's see. No, it's not enter. Shift. Shift is an awkward place as well. All right, it's shift then. Okay, I can use shift on the other side. All right. But that does mean I have to take my hand off the mouse. Maybe you're not supposed to play with a mouse. Alright, maybe don't play with a mouse. I mean, I'm not a keyboards man. Where the fuck am I going? I wasn't listening at the end. Alright, can't be that way. What are we looking at, Lance? Lance! Lance! Ah, fuck you, Slags, then. I don't know. Did I use a keyboard? Did I use a keyboard? I feel like I must have used a mouse. Or a pad. Just looking a bit green. Oh my days, I'm fucking stuck as well. This isn't even a... This isn't even an anything. What's that guy looking at? He's got a fucking plutonium rod in his hand. Oh, I was just supposed to follow this person. Okay. Whoops. Are we allowed in there? The sign says it's a restricted area. See, now I have to switch to the map, to the mouse. This is too much work. I'm going to get sore wrists, and I won't be able to wank at maximum efficiency. Are we allowed in there? The sign says it's restricted. We aren't, but I got the code. Where'd you get that? My older brother works in there. He gave it to me. But it's not dangerous. There's no Resident Evil experiments going on in the basement, is there? Don't worry. Resident Evil experiments in the basement never go wrong. They're totally contained and nobody's going to catch it. I want to use a mouse. This game is fucking balls. I'm asking for a refund. I wonder if I can change it. Dialogue timer, color text, beep beep bap boo. Controller vibration. Alright, well then can I use a controller? That would solve everything, I suppose. There we go, perfect. Suck my dick and balls. I knew I wouldn't have done that with a mouse. So sprint is right trigger, interact is A. How do I go back? Pause is start. Back is B. That doesn't work. Yeah, that doesn't work. Well, it might work here. Either way. Okay, well, I knew I wouldn't have used the keyboard that way. So we'll get used to this. See that elevator? It takes us halfway up the dome. Up. Noah, we're gonna get caught with our balls out. Oh, mirror. I thought this avatar thing was a man. There's nobody up there. It's going to be awesome. You'll see. If someone sees us, I'm going to tell them it was your idea. This is why you had to do the tutorial again, boys. Otherwise, your fucking balls will fall off. Look at that. There's fucking boobies. 1D boobies. So what do you think? That was unbelievable. That's the first time anyone ever rubbed my balls. Did you see the entrance to the mines? Crazy how huge it is, eh? Pretty huge. And your brother works down there. kind of scary thoughts. Really? I think it's pretty nice. Hey, wait a minute. Do you see the flag on these boxes? That's Gara's. Oh, look, he's got a little scowl on his face. So, why are they bringing stuff to our colony? Fucking bitches. Why wouldn't they? Maybe they're spying on our cool mining tech. Gara isn't the enemy. We trade with them and stuff. And besides, someone out there is bound to have massive tits. So obviously we need to do a booby exchange. I guess you're right. We do need the massive boobies on this side of the wherever the fuck planet, I suppose. I gotta run now. Thanks for showing me this place. It's really cool. I'm glad you liked it. Don't tell anyone we went up there, okay? I'll get in trouble, boys. I mean, that's a dangerous thing to be saying to a young girl. I won't tell anyone what we did, I promise. Hey, Mira, I'm glad you're here. I kind of missed you. I think you're gay. That reminds me, my parents gave me a new phone when we got here. We have to reconnect. Let's do it. Damn, those are some pretty snazzy graphics. See you later. Press start to open your cell. That's not right. I guess we press back. Nope. It's lying to me. Oh, unless I just have to dismiss. Yep, it wasn't lying to me. Every conversation you have is logged to help you keep track of who said what. Okay. Our objective is to walk home. I think we could do that. Later, G-Mag. So we get home and a bomb goes off, is how I remember it. But we also had to solve a puzzle regarding where the planets were. I remember we had to effectively take a day at school. And we got it right. But I'm not too keen on getting it right again, because I already got it right. So I just want to waste time. Okay, boyish. Okay, sweet. So anything that's not pixelated actually looks pretty nice. We know the drill. Sector 2. What do you got for me, son? Banana, apple, wild fruit, blue ice. Blue ice is a standard shisha flavor. Oh no, that's blue mist. I'm trying to order some shit. Oh, I'm supposed to go to school, ain't I? What you got? A shipment of Kashi green caramel bars. Give me 2. The understore. Is that not an underwear store? Damn, what's this guy frying up? No way, you have deep fried tulpa fish. Damn right, bitch. Only place on Drobia to serve it. Just arrived, huh? It's my first date. I'm so happy you serve it. It was my favorite dick back home. You want some? I do. I haven't got any money. Oh, boys, we'll be back in the afternoon. Look at this bitch reading the newspaper. Pretending like she's not some spy. She did the blow-ups, I'm sure. Where's this guy going? Oh, he just nowhere. So we'll reacquaint ourselves with the UI. And that's it. Well, I don't mean that's it, as in that's the end of the stream. I mean, we should be back to where we were. Alright. Now that everyone's here, Mira, we can get started. Please make sure to arrive on time in the future. Don't worry about that. This place is blowing up in 5 minutes. This morning, I walked you through our learning platform and showed you the curriculum for the year. You'll be taught about the same topics you would back home. Today, we're going to go over some basic bullshit about our solar system. This won't be news to most of you, but I want to make sure all of you don't have AIDS. Albert, I already know all this. Can I skip this lesson and come back later? Nope, I haven't even told you what we're doing, you mag. Let me ask my dad. I'm sure he'll punch myself in the dick. Classes are mandatory for everybody, dickheads. Even for the son of our chief of security. I'm sure he'll agree with me. Boyish. You were all given a map of the solar system as part of your school package. I can see that some of you already put it up on the wall. Very nice. Please take a moment to double check if it's there. You may need it for your next assignment. Press Y to toggle your AR module investigation mode. Once active, it will highlight nearby objects you can examine. Toggle to the right using right and left with left. Then investigate with A. Please note that you cannot interact with anyone or anything while in investigation mode. Okay. So, the map is that, I suppose, so we'll have a look at these. Hey, sweetie, we just missed you. Have fun in class. We'll be back this afternoon, Mum. Or Phil's wife. That's a map. Safe room is on the 2nd floor. Presumably that's where we have to go after the place blows up. And the map. Gara's on the left and it's blue. Drovia is in the middle and it's red. Joran is on the right and it's green. So I remember this puzzle. I remember this puzzle and I got it right. Because I'm the best. Have a good Christmas, Tom. You mag? Oh, he said something, didn't he? He said there were 6 moons or something. Okay, Gara has 3 moons and then there's one in the middle and there's 2 others. A map of the 6 and their moons. Alright. If I get it wrong, I'm just going to blame everyone else. Looks like you all have the poster. It'll help you solve the task I'm about to give you. I also have another resource for you, an excerpt from a news article. I'm sending you both the shit and the article now. Open your cell and check your news and sheets tab. Submit the sheet once you think you have it. From time to time, it can be useful to stop and think for a while. Some benches, sofas, and chairs offer a place to sit down. Take out your cell and go over everything you know. Alright, how about I just go to bed? Go sleep? Eat shit? Alright. Whenever you receive a news article, it is stored in this tab. Select it to view the latest news. The little bouncing icon indicates new cell content you haven't seen. Sheets are added to this tab of your cell. Select the correct answer to fill the gaps. When the sheet is due, a submit button appears at the bottom. You only have 1 shot at getting it right. Okay. The first colony outside of Gara, the cradle of humanity, was built in 1608. It was a small science base, 1 million, the planet's 3 moons. Fast forward to today, humanity has conquered most of the solar system. The colonization of Drovia started only about a year ago. Saviants from Jora, the closest planet to Drovia, have now established their own colony. Alright, I think I could do those. So Gara... So Drovia is 1. Gara, Joran is 2, and the other one... Oh no, it was... I remember this, because we did actually read that somewhere. I think it was that, wasn't it? I think it was that. So it's a news article. It's something about Tylanium being discovered inside Gabby Spartz's bumhole. No, lithium, maybe. Lithium will pass the torch. For almost 4 centuries, lithium-ion technology was the be-all and end-all in battery tech. Up until recently, nobody would have predicted the sudden rise of Tylenol-based energy storage. So I think that's right. I don't want to keep going all the way out. I just want to go back to here. I wonder if there's a way to go slightly back. I think it's Tylenol. Due to technological innovations, the price... Yeah, this is going to be right. Alright, Mira, I received your sheet. Let's go over it. The first answer isn't correct, you slag! Humanity originated on Gara and settled on the other planets from there. Idiot. This was an easy one. The second one. The Savians from New Jordan that created their own colony on Drovia. Now for the last question. That's right. We're mining Tylinium on Drovia. It's very valuable. Good job. 2 out of 3. Oh, well, I got it right the first time. So that's what counts. Let's move. Uh-oh. What was that? Connection. Just hung up. He just hung up. Didn't even check to see if we were all right. He was like, fuck this, AIDS. I'm out of here. Structural breach detected. Please relocate to the closest safe room. They will be locked down in 60 seconds. She swears, boys. Unbelievable. Oh, gone the wrong way. Let's follow this dude. Hell, we helped her last time, I remember. I think she was a bitch about it. Or maybe she dies. I don't know. No, we saved her. Like, it's early days in this game. I think I mentioned it the last time we played. You've got to have negative consequences for things like that. Like, this is the tutorial, so it's not going to matter. But let's say later on, you help someone out and you waste some time. You have to have situations where it isn't always of your benefit. Like, maybe she is the last seat on the emergency pod and one of your friends dies. Something like that. Games where you always get rewarded for doing the right thing are just obviously too bland. What's going on? Have you seen my dad? No. Damn, I forgot it was a full nukes. I forgot it was a full nukes. They were meaning business then, clearly. Even on
10 years,
oh, okay.
Meeting your ex still feels kind of strange. Or maybe it doesn't if you don't still have feelings for her. And maybe it doesn't if the whole world isn't on the brink of war. I don't even know why I agreed to see Cat that day. My thoughts were still lingering on my work. My unit was responsible for the safety of one of the most important visitors Yara had seen in a long time. Joseph Banny, Foreign Minister of Drovia. Whatever came of his negotiations with our president could make or break the relationship between our planets for generations to come. Yet here I was, fighting with my ex about how often I should call my daughter, pretending that it mattered.
Did you hear what I said? Nah, I'm distracted by those massive whaps, obviously, boys. Massive, boys. Des says, you mean like in Knights of the Old Republic, where you can profit from being Sith evil? I mean, yeah. Like, I gave this example last time, I think. In Morrowind, I remember playing that quite a lot. And almost every single time it was like, deliver these slaves to the slave master. And you get like 10 grand. And that might be a lot of money in that game. Obviously, the moral dilemma is you don't want to be part of the slave trade. So you might just release the slaves and then you won't get paid. You might get beaten up. You might get a fine even or something like that. But the thing that always happens was you release the slaves and then one of the slaves will say, oh, I smuggled my wedding ring up my arsehole. Take it for saving us, and it'd be worth 20 grand. That happened every time. So every time you did something positive, it outweighed doing the negative. And I never like that at all, because it doesn't give you any real reason to do anything negative, apart from just the experience and the spectacle of seeing what happens. Whereas I always want legitimate dilemmas. I want someone to say, hey, Cheeks, leave the back door open of the bank and we'll give you 50 grand. And I'm like, oh, okay, but we might murder all your friends. And then I'm like, oh, well, probably not. But I do need 50 grand, so I'm going to leave the door open. I need those friends to be murdered and me to be sad. I don't need the police to bust in just before it happens, or whatever the fuck, you know, if I tip them off. Or even the other way, I don't want to say no, and then the bank give me a reward for $500 million instead. I mean, being bad gets you the biggest rewards in life. If you're a drug dealer, the chances of you making massive amounts of money for no work is high. But then negative stuff happen all the time from that. In video games, it's the opposite. Being goody two-shoes somehow gets you paid like a drug dealer, and that's not really what the world is like. Anyway, let's get back to this game. And hope that it can seduce me with being negative in some way. They were talking about Banny. This whole thing has really put me on edge. You haven't changed, you Mag. You know how important it is this time. Yeah, that's what you said every time. Let's get back to Laura. That's why we're here, right? I don't know what else to say. You never visit her. You don't even call her back. You're being unfair. I watched that shit film with her that you didn't want to see. That was over a month ago, and you've barely responded to her messages ever since. That's pretty AIDS, not answering your daughter's texts. I don't understand how you can treat her like that. She deserves better. Neil's all sad now. Honestly, fuck you. What? I don't know. It reminds me of our life together. Let's see if we can't give her the anal bangs by the end of this game. It reminds me of our life together, I suppose. You never seemed to care at the time. You keep telling yourself that, bitch. I am, you slag. I just said it. You were never home. I was starting out at the CDI. None of us were ever home. Whatever. We've been having this discussion for a decade. Laura's a teenager now, and it would be good for her if you just fucking died. And good for me, frankly. I'll try and be better. Great. Why don't you just fuck off? She's home, and I won't be bothering you. I have an appointment. Okay. Yeah, we'll say okay. Laura will be delighted. I have to go now. It was good to see you. You too, bitch. Like, this is a good point. We'll go and see our daughter, but I want my boss to say, I was going to give you a brand new plasma rifle, you muck, but now I gave it to Steve because you were late. That's the kind of shit that I need to happen. I need seeing my daughter to only have negative consequences.
Myself. Not for failing to show my daughter how much I cared for her, but for actually not caring as much as she would have deserved. At least that's what I thought I felt like at the time.
Damn, the man literally doesn't care.
A lot of pressure due to Banny's visit, and I found it hard to think about anything other than work.
He literally doesn't care, boys. You want kids to see that evil pays? I mean, in video games, you should... I mean, you shoot everybody in video games. You play Grand Theft Auto, you literally kill 500 policemen. That's what we're supposed to do, boys. What up, bitch? Oh, dead. You're working on your novel? Yeah, no. Please stop looking at that screen. It's very shit. What are you doing here? I thought I'd stop by and say hello. Haven't had much time for that lately. Did Mum send you? Yeah, sort of. But she really can't send me anywhere. I came because I wanted to. Alright. So how's that novel coming along? Will I ever get to read it? I'm working on a different text right now. I haven't had much time for the novel lately. I'm in that writing contest, don't you remember? I made it into the second round. Not bad. That's great. I have to knock it out of the park because I have to make it to the finals. All the finalists participate in a workshop led by Hannah Slater. That would be awesome. Who's that silly bitch? You don't know her? Seriously? She wrote the dog shit and the asteroid. She's the beast. Sounds good. I'm sure you'll make it. At least one of us is optimistic. I need to finish this within the next 2 days, and it still fucking sucks balls. Alright, I'll leave you to it then. Fuck it. I thought we were going to do something, but you do whatever you want. You did like the last film. I hated it. Yeah, I know you didn't, Dad. Laters, you mag. Don't look at the screen, Dad, you mag. Alright, what do I press to do an investigation? Nothing. The investigation button is disabled. Incredible. So, we've got to go to work. I don't know where that is. Download the news. I thought it was trying. Oh, was Y to open. Oh no, it's back. It's this. Garian Daily commentary by Laura Nguyen. This morning, after a 6-week journey through space, the most important guest this year's Interplanetary Trade Summit has finally arrived on Gara. Drovia's Foreign Minister, Joseph Banny. He gets moided, boys. He gets moided. One of the most radical critics of the Garian state and its colonial activities, Banny has been fighting for more economic and political autonomy on Drovia's part for a while. His central demand at the summit is expected to be Drovia's full emancipation from Garian rule. However, political observers don't expect President Robertson to give in to their demands. The Drovia experts in Robertson's ministry declared themselves against granting the colony more rights and lives, especially in light of the Savient Front's growing influence on Drovia. The Savient Front is an extremist branch of the Savient religion and is infamous for defending backwards, anti-Semitic positions. Drovian independence would inevitably lead to a stronger influence of this group in our solar system. However, if Robertson doesn't want to escalate relations between our planets, he might be forced to find some compromise with Bunny Bullbags. Today marks the 40th anniversary of the tragic Sector 2 incident, which put an abrupt and permanent end to New Joran's colonization efforts. That's interesting then. So it's 40 years since the prologue. So who was that girl we were playing as? Or is it irrelevant? I wonder. I wonder, boys. I'll be back in a minute. Just got to check something. Alright, I'm back. That was weird. It got so cold and drafty all of a sudden, I thought someone might have broken into the house. And yeah. I needed to make sure that that didn't happen. Like, I thought someone jimmied a window. It's so cold all of a sudden. And windy. But yeah, everything's closed, locked, so I guess it's just my imagination. Well, it might not be my imagination. It might be cold and windy. But there's no one inside. Alright, where are we off to? Buy cigarettes now. We're clean living. We're clean living, boys. I assume this is right, considering...
I looked at my reflection in the glass and down at the layers of city below my feet. I wondered why I'd opened up to Kat about feeling weird at our old place. I didn't want her to think I still missed her. Maybe I did, because something still hurt when I saw her. Although it might just have been the memory of not getting something we wanted, of having failed. As good as we may be at making sense of things, there are some we can't work into the narrative.
I mean, it is supposed to get cold. I guess it's just started. Welcome, visitor. Mr. Conrad is currently not at home. I remember this. That's probably because I'm standing in the hallway. Would you like to leave a message? No, it's me. Perform another scan. Scanning is currently not possible. Please contact the system admin for more information. Great. The scan is probably busted again. I should check my cell. Maybe I got notified about it. Open the cell here for some reason. People will message you from time to time. Select this tab to view your messages. A. Stevens. Dear Mr. Conrad, I hope you read this message in time. Your building's ID scanning system broke earlier and is currently under maintenance. As your apartment will not be able to identify you, we have to enter your backup key code, which is updated every month. Current code is 9264. Welcome, visitor. Mr. Conrad is currently not at home. Okay, I want to enter a PIN. 9264. From time to time, you may be able to... Diddly deedly dee. Alright. You okay? Whenever a keypad symbol at the bottom right, you can open it up by pressing X. Okay. Okay, it's actually going on behind me. There we go. Welcome, visitor. You entered the correct PIN, unlocking the door. Easy quicks. What up, Gary, you mag? So, how'd that date with your ex go? Perfectly. I flambéed that ass. I hope it was worth ditching me. What's the situation? Our job's done for today. Banny and his staff are with President Robertson. Tonight they're invited to dinner with some old fat bitches. Things went over smoothly, nothing out of the ordinary so far. But goddamn, Banny's guys annoyed the fuck out of my balls. They didn't miss an opportunity to call us colonists. One more time and I might have punched them all in the knob. I'm just happy they're Johnson's responsibility for the rest of the day. Let's hope we're all getting along better after the summit. I'm not so sure about that. Did you read the article about the trade summit in the news? I did, actually. The one about Robertson not really planning on giving Banny anything. They've been saying that for weeks. Let's wait and see. What else do you think will happen? Peruvian independence? If you ask me, Banny shouldn't get anything. We built the whole colony after all. Anyway, the chief has scheduled a briefing tomorrow morning at 9. Don't be late, dick shit. Copy that. Fuck you. Alright, we've got to feed this dude. What up, Horace? Pet Horace, feed Horace, do nothing. We'll feed him. just to make sure he doesn't die. I can only do one thing. We didn't pet him. We didn't show him any love. But at least he's not dead. Okay. Press A to smoke. No. We're good boys. Oh yeah, I remember he goes to sleep in his full clothings. What an absolute memer. So we get a call saying Jimmy's dead. Everything alright? Nope. Banny's been shot. Oh shit. What's his condition? Dead. He's dead? I asked you where you are, Conrad. I'm at my place. I'll have someone pick you up. You know it's 15 minutes on the train. I'll be right there. Hurry up. Alright, boys. Time to solve the case of the shits again.
Fuck. How could that happen? I didn't even dare think about the impending political aftermath. If this was indeed murder, it couldn't be. I hope there was a mistake. Maybe Gary had gone crazy. Maybe I was dreaming. Foreign Minister Banny's death could be the tipping point in the conflict between Gyara and Drovia. This whole visit was meant to ease tensions between our planets. Now it could lead to war. The first interplanetary war. Fuck, Neil, snap out of it. You'll figure this out. Focus on the task ahead.
Robots doing the cleaning. I can't go up there, whatever it was. Oh, not even for some tits. Not even for some tits, boys. It is super satisfying when the train turns up just as you get there. What up, Lance? Gara Mansion District. So we have to do a sequence of elimination to see where the shot came from, but I think I remember where it was. But it'll be good to get back in the hang of pressing the Y button and doing investigation mode. There you are, dipshit. Took you long enough. Evening, son. Fill me in. It feels like Banny was shot by a sniper when he was out on the balcony. His secretary was with him when it happened. Clean headshot. Dead on the spot. The staff's shaken up, but nobody else is hurt. Any developments since he was shot? Anything suspicious? Nah. Seems the sniper hit the target and ran. I also asked the staff if they noticed anything unusual prior to the attack. The secretary and the priest said no, and the bodyguard refused to talk to me altogether. How come? Bunch of radical Drovian nationalists. Conspiracy nuts. What did you expect? Not much. If they keep refusing to cooperate, I'm taking them in for obstructing our investigation. This is Gara, some lawless bullshit. Did you say priest earlier? I remember the priest. He's like the religious dude you have to decide to placate or call a maniac. Yeah, a guy from Banny's staff, his spiritual advisor and a somewhat prominent Savient front member. The guy's fucking annoying. Corroy says he can barely keep him away from Banny's body. What's the priest trying to do? Fuck if I know. Some weird ritual. Anyway, we're gonna find out if where the shot came from. It has to be one of the opposite high-rises, but we don't know which one. I've already started looking into it, and I think we could pretty much rule out the casino. Those Kino boys were busy. They ramped up security tonight because of a big fancy event. It would be near impossible to get a gun in there. And stupid. We need to track down the perp as soon as possible. Get up there and give someone a wank. copy that. You realize how big of a shit show this is, right? I can't believe he got shot. What did we miss? I mean, we checked everything. Kept tabs on everyone. Banny seemed to be in nobody's crosshairs. How in God's name could this happen? Let's find out. Seriously, we better have quick results on our hands. If we don't, we'll be first in line to be whacked. You know what? There might be a war, but that's not as important as us losing our jobs. Just get in there and fucking sort it out. Report back when you're done. I have a few phone calls to make. Roger. Shits. You look at this voice. So I remember these two being a very obstructive. Unbelievable change. Just unbelievable. Leave us alone. Young Neil. Over here. It's always nice to see you, except, you know, your dick's out. It's the middle of the night and there's a dead guy on the balcony. Yeah, well, that's Tuesday, boys. For DSP. Every day's Tuesday. It's Friday. For real, I'm glad you're here. Gary's been acting like, you know, a twat. I'm just setting up my mobile lab and I could use your help. Our number one priority is to find out where the shot came from. The chief already prepared a casino sheet. Let's send it to you right now. He wants you to submit it as soon as you think you got it. Take a look around, talk to Banny staff. Maybe that will get us closer to our answer. Got it. Oh, and one more thing. Am I the one with the big tits, or you think there's some better tits in this game? I'm gonna say I think there's better tits. We're still missing an important piece of the puzzle. We didn't find the bullet yet. Let me know if you do. Alright, I'm on it. I did find it. It was in the cupboard. Press L to toggle outline mode. Objects with the yellow outlines can be interacted with. People with orange outlines have something to tell you. Objects with the blue outlines hold new information when examined. Grey outlines mean that you currently have nothing new to learn from that person or object. As you progress, people and objects you already interacted with might hold new information. So the bullet's in here, I remember. Why won't the man do the memes on it, though? Oh, I might have to do in... yeah. How does this work again? The bullet disappeared into the wall right behind this closet, and it's locked. Alright. I guess that's fine. Don't let this guy sweet talk you, comrade. Oh, that's the priest. We'll talk to the priest afterwards. We'll talk to the two staff first. Hello, Neil Comrade CID. Are you with Mr. Banny? We already talked to your colleagues. I know, but I need your help with something. Do you know where I can find the key to the cupboard upstairs? Why would you need to look in there? I think it contains an important piece of evidence. I'd prefer if you didn't mess with anything before Drovian authorities arrive. Drovian authorities? We prefer this be handled by our own lands. The sniper will surely be off-planet by the time that happens. We'll share our findings with them anyway, I swear. Oh, like you promised to protect Mr. Banny. I understand you're upset. Your man's got his head blown off. But we'll take full responsibility for this when the time comes. You will, eh? What will the punishment be? A promotion? It's okay, Eddie. We don't want to fight. It's only convenient for Gara that one of the champions for Drovian independence is dead. Cooperation or consequence? Calm down, son. I think that's what we'll say. Calm down, son. Relax. We're all on the same side. I understand how you feel, but the perp is still out there. We need to get them quickly. If they have another target, we need to find out now. Shouldn't be too hard. Who else is pissing in your balls? Be reasonable. That's it. I'm gonna still be nice. Please be reasonable. I'm not your enemy. You are. Listen, the assassin might be on their way to the next Drovian target right now. You can't do anything about that, but we can. You decide if your personal grudges are more important to you than your people's safety. Just give him the key. It's not like there's anything in here. Fine. Here's my keychain. This better lead to something. Much obliged, you Meg. What about you? You're a sexy bitch? Just leave us alone. Alright. Okay, boys. Young, look at this, you bitch. The bullet was inside the cupboard, as we expected. Here it is. Good work. Hold on, let me have a look. This kind of projectile usually doesn't go very far. Probably used a comparatively small rifle to better disguise the gunshot. It was fired from a distance of no more than 200 millimeters. I would say 250 tops. Good to know, thanks. By the way, I forgot something earlier. There. You should be able to submit the sheet I sent you. I don't know if you have all the evidence yet, but you're now able to send me your conclusions once you do. I haven't even been outside yet, you stupid bitch. Why to investigate? Foreign Minister Banny, dead as it gets, clean headshot. A casino, pretty noisy place, might help disguise the sound of his shot, 200 meters away. Gaddle Hotel, those are all over the city, 180 meters from here. The Sakura Hotel. Looks like a fancy place. Maybe even at a distance. Maybe 150. I think it was the Sakura Hotel. It was that one or this one. Rocket Tower. Oh, that's too far away. Okay, so it was Sakura Hotel. It houses some multimedia conglomerate. 300 meters away. Okay, so it was the Sakura Hotel. Do I not, like, do a full check on the dead body? That's it. That's it. You just have a quick look. Take a look around, talk to the witnesses. Here's her sexy lab. Alright, I'll speak to the, I'll speak to Dalseems and see what he says. Excuse me, sir, you with the CDI? I am Neil Conrad. Pleased to meet you. I am Priest Arjan. I was Mr. Banny's spiritual advisor. I kindly ask that you let me take off Mr. Banny's jewelry. It's a very important part of the Savion farewell ritual. We must free the dead from their worldly possessions so that they can safely cross over to the afterlife. So this should be one of those choices that matter. If you say no, he's going to be like, you don't respect our shit and I hate you and I'm going to kill you or something like that. But if you do let him take off the jewelry, hopefully one part of the jewelry is really important and it's got like secret evidence inside, which you can't find now. You know, it has to be very important either way. It must be done before the soul has completely left the body and we're running out of time. I'll hand the jewelry over to the CDI right away. It has no value to me. I can't have you moving the body. It's crucial evidence can't be tampered with. Do you believe in something, Mr. Conrad? I believe in the tits. It doesn't matter. I'm not a nihilist. My personal convictions are irrelevant here. The CDI has clear protocol concerning the handling of murder victims, and it does not allow touching them. So you believe in protocol? Listen, dickhead. I'm not here to discuss philosophical bullshit with someone who's fucking bald. Please, I will be very careful when taking off the jewelry. I will make sure not to alter any of the evidence. I might let him this time. I might let him. EA server status says Apex is up. Okay, we'll try Apex before I sign out. Totally then. I will be very careful when taking off the jewelry. I will make sure not to alter any evidence. The Garian state likes to pride itself in its tolerance and liberty. This is your chance to prove to me that those are not just empty words. I'm sorry, we can't take any chances. If you want us to find the culprits, please stay away from the body. So, you're talking shit after all. I pray for the corrupted Garian soul. Good. I'm sorry. Alright, well, I didn't have a choice either way. I didn't have the choice, boys. Maybe if I handed in the sheet first of all. Maybe that was it. Anything you investigate will be catalogued here, neatly organized by location. Banny, cupboard, bullet, Pixie Casino, Rocket Tower. We're missing one. We're missing one bit of evidence. But I'm sure it's the Sakura Hotel. Fancy place, even at a distance, 150 meters. Okay, what's the last piece of evidence, I wonder? Maybe one right on the end. And we looked at all that shit. Who's this? Good evening. Oh, I thought it was a little girl. It's some fucking old man. Oh, it is a woman. I mean, I don't know what we're seeing. Ma'am, are you okay? Huh? Yes, we were just talking about our plans for breakfast, and then... Do you need help? Why does it look like a man with a beard? Is there anything I can do for you? No, like I said, I'm okay. Are we safe here? What if the sniper comes back? He's long gone. They had a clear target. You're not in danger. For a second, I thought he just tripped, but then I saw his brains fell off. Do you remember the way he fell? I was standing to his right. Okay, and he fell away from me. So you think the shot came from the buildings on the right? I guess so. I just stood there and stared at him. Then Smith came and pulled mine up. Thanks. That's all. People are on their way to keep you company. Should be here soon. Alright, that must have been the last bit of evidence. Oops, keep pressing the wrong thing. So how do I go back one? Oh, I just go... Okay, that's fine. No, that wasn't the evidence. That wasn't the last bit of evidence, boys. Hey Neil, thanks for saying hello to Laura. Even if she didn't show it, she's happy you swung by. Talk to you soon. P.S. Fuck you. Alright, we know the answer. It was the Sakura Hotel. I saw you submit the sheet. Report back to Gary and ask him what to do next. I think you should get fucked. Got it. Maybe you could speak to them, I don't know. But there was a piece of evidence that I missed. Any new findings? The bullet probably came from the Sakura Hotel. Good job. I'm sending Saito to lock the place down. You head over there. I'll catch up as soon as I can. Listen, about those bodyguards. Cut them some slack. Took some convincing, but they helped me find the bullet that killed Banny. Let's cut them some slack and question them tomorrow when the shock has worn off. So, again, if I want negative consequences from trying to be nice, I want them to run off and kill Gary. Since when did you have a soft spot for Drobian extremists? I don't know. Special circumstances. Anyway, you should fuck him up. I'm on my way.
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the mansion district was probably the quietest place in the whole center. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear, and to my surprise, I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
With my train, you match. Oh, how do I... Young, what's up? Listen, Neil, the police just got an anonymous tip from the Sakura Hotel. Whoever sent it to them didn't provide a lot of details. Just they had been in contact with a suspicious person. Why show Wagyu? I don't know, but it looks like you definitely got the right building. I know I did, bitch. Talk to you later. So you couldn't have got that wrong, really. You couldn't have sent them to the wrong building. We'll get on with this part. Alright, we'll check on Apops now then. Just for a couple of rounds. Gara Sakura Hotel. So this was where the demo ended. So it didn't take that long. Yeah, we'll enter the hotel and then we'll save in shit. Who's this dude? It's Saito. He's bald in the picture, but he's got Donald Trump blonde hair in his avatar thing. What up, Sights? You look like you beat me here. Well, the rest of us use cars, you stupid bitch. I know. Let me bring you up to speed. We locked down the hotel and told the staff that nobody can go in or out. Holloway is keeping an eye on everybody in the lobby. I flew a drone up to the highest room. Long said that's where the sniper might be. It's empty. Lights out, no signs of life. Figured as much. Snipers don't usually stick around. But I did see the lights in the room below. Maybe the guest in there saw or heard something. I'll pay them a visit. The receptionist and that sniper's room was rented out to a gentleman named Diaz. I got his ID chip number already. Currently running a citywide search, but without success. Do we know what Diaz looks like? They don't have any surveillance cameras in the hotel. You know how it is. Rich people and their porno gangbangs. So no, we don't know what he looks like. Maybe you can find out. I opened a sheet. Let me send that to you. What did you tell the staff? That we have reason to believe that a dangerous criminal escaped from the hotel. Good work. Let me know if you get a fucking wank on your balls. Fuck you too. Receptionist. Good evening. Good evening to you too. Neil Conrad, CDI. Could you answer a few questions? Naturally. Do you have any relevant information on Mr. Diaz for me? Anything suspicious? Nothing out of the ordinary. I sent all the information we have to your colleague. Payment info, ID number, that kind of bollocks. I see. I'd like to have a look around Diaz's room. Do you have a universal keycard or something? If it's necessary, yes. It obviously is. Somebody got fucking shot. Here you go, sir, but please be careful not to disturb any of our guests at this late hour. I won't. Good evening, Agent Long Knob. Hey, Gary, I've got a keycard. Let's have a look in Diaz's room. Alright, let's get up there. Please keep it down in the corridors if possible, and mind the carpets. Oh, shit on the carpet. I'm watching the witnesses while you're upstairs. Okay. Alright, we've got a little symbol top left, so I imagine that's a save point. And if that's true, boys, I guess we could just quit. Yeah, last save 3 minutes ago. That's actually longer than it said. 3 minutes ago must have been when we got here. Oh, my days, I've got my gun out. Damn, boys, look at the size of this room. Unbelievable change. A piece of paper. It's empty except for a strange hand-drawn symbol in the middle. Might be relevant. Fancy bathtub. Maybe the perp used it. We should have the whole bathroom checked for spunk. Yeah, that's true. Anything else? Check the toilet. Fish some shit. Nope. Look at this sexy room, boys. An almost empty whiskey bottle, and a pretty expensive one, judging by the receipt. The man was wanked and pulled off a headshot. What a lad. Hey, Gary, could you come over here for a second? I think there might be a dildo in a box. Did you find something? I'm pretty sure a piece of the window pane was cut out and put back in. Judging from the blue residue, they used a pocket laser cutting device. You think the sniper could have fired from here? Eesh possible. We'd have a really good shot, though. I also saw a tiny bloodstain on the carpet below. I didn't see that. Maybe the point cut himself when he handled the piece of glass. Good work. I'll go back to my post and call the DNA guys. Let me know when you're done. Say 4 minutes ago. I needed to say 1 minute ago. Alright. So, I mean, that's in front of him. Whatever. What did he say I was supposed to do? I forgot. Banny's murderer. The perp's hair is something. They probably have a something. Their beard is... I didn't ever know they had a beard. The perp's hair, we don't know. They probably have a cut arm based on the blood on the floor. How do I know if they shaved? Whoops. How do I mean, there's... I don't know. Fancy bathtub. Okay. Alright. There's something to find, I suppose, that we haven't found. Empty bottle of whiskey. They probably have a whiskey bottle. Well, that's not true. It's on the table. So we'll say cut arm. The perp's hair's red, bald, blonde, baldies. He's a baldy, he knows, boys. If he's a baldy, he knows. I don't know. That must be why he's drinking so much. Shaved, red, blonde, shaved. Okay, well, I haven't got any info. So maybe there's another place to check. I didn't find that blood on the floor, though. Go investigate the rooms. So this is somebody else's room. Oh, it's some old bitch. Mrs. Norton. What the fuck? Draw gun. Freeze, bitch. Stay calm, ma'am. I'm not gonna rape you. Stay calm, ma'am. With the CDI. And I'm the CEO of Norton Robotics Antivirus. I have a massive dildo. I'm serious. We're Agent Conrad and Agent Long with the CDI. I'm also serious. I'm Clarissa Norton, CEO of Norton. Oh. Didn't the CDI teach you to knock first, dickhead? We're in the middle of a high-profile investigation. Manners matter. On that note, would you mind calling off your armed drone? Fine. Please make yourself comfortable. We'd rather get our dicks out, you old bitch. Everybody wants a piece of me these days. Make it quick, I'm busy. Do you know your upstairs neighbor? Do you hear any gunfire? Do you know your upstairs neighbor? Here in the hotel? Never saw him. But I heard him take a phone call in the corridor earlier around 11:00 bollocks. At 11 in the evening in the corridor? That's what I said, dickhead. I believe he was pacing up and down the hall until the person he called picked up. Then he went into his room. Was it a live conversation or did he get a recorded message from someone off planet? He spoke too, so it must have been live. What did he say? I don't know. I didn't pay much attention. He might not have spoken Garian at all. Anything else? What are you doing for the rest of the evening, you fat bitch? Make it quick. I'm a busy woman. Did you hear gunfire? Of course I didn't. A gun? What kind of war zone is this shithole? Answer the question, you old slag. No, but now that you mention it, I heard some noise earlier. Sometime between 1 and 2. I thought someone had popped a cork. Anything else? That's all, bitch. So you're gonna leave me alone now? I don't know. Open your legs, we'll see. We might still have to bring you in for questioning, but for now, please stay put and wait for further instructions. Of course I'll stay. My tea isn't even cool enough to drink yet. Idiot. Talk to Gary. Saved 9 minutes ago. I can't lose 9 minutes of gameplay. What up, gals? I think we're done up here. Go downstairs. A couple of potential witnesses are waiting in the lobby. We really need to track that Diaz guy down. Maybe one of them has seen him leave or even spoke to him. Go ahead and question them. You also have a look around. It's no crime scene, but you never know where you might find a clue. I'll be waiting at the reception. Come talk to me once you think you're done. Alright, maybe that's the save point. Nope, still 9 minutes. Hope you find what you're looking for. Hope your mum got AIDS. Oh, it said save in there. Saito, anything new? Save 4 seconds ago. Alright, that's fine. Well, so far it's not bad. Any sales? I got the Gary Long face. I got the Gary Long face, boys. Resident Evil. I think we're playing those. Alright, let's try the plorps again. Again, no guarantee it's not going to explode. And now that it's 4 o'clock, we won't play for that long. But whatever we do, we'll have a wonderful time, boys. Whatever we do, we will have a wonderful, beautiful time. What's this bullshit? You said it was working. You said it was working. Maybe I have been running anti-cheats the whole time, boys. Or pro-cheats, even. Alright, it's not fucking working then. Try a different data center. I don't want to have actual lag. This happened once earlier, and then it still put me in. I'll give it one last try. Okay, boys. I guess somebody is ruining Christmas for all the new kids with their PlayStations. Until next time, Lance. Probably tonight. Like I say, if I'm awake. Have a good Christmas. Have a wonderful time with whoever you spend it with. Call in sick tomorrow and get absolutely smashed off on Wiz. Until then, boys, I'll see you next time.